channel if you help me build it.
Yeah. And then after that, you just rip them off.
Fuck yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Early F word.
Demonetized.
You set me up for it.
I did. Completely my fault, of course.
Yeah. There's no self-agency.
No. I lost that around the age of 12, so we're good.
Yeah, whenever you first started liking girls, they took all your control. God dang, that's loud, man.
Yeah, that's
Aluminum
Spork.
This is what I'm talking about. We need someone to put in the effort to take this clip and turn it the fuck down.
I think Mr. Grant Gregory needs to get his hearing checked.
Probably between this 600,000 people and
There's like 2 of us left on there.
yeah, that's it.
No, 3. There's 3. Mark comes up. Fuck. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday night. It is no longer The Dump. It is Aluminum Spork, where we're gonna mostly talk about conspiracies and aliens and the woke agenda and all that good stuff. But before I think, what was the word you said?
Lasers residing in space, huh?
Yeah, hold on. Let me read exactly what you put.
What?
So I switched up what we were gonna read. No. I mean,
You leaking DMs?
I'm not leaking. I'm telling you, I'm doing it. So it's not a leak.
Oh, okay.
I put that. Tonight's show is going to be on the rotting of America.
Your Honor, I told him I was going to shoot him. I told him I was going to shoot him before I did, Your Honor. I think I should get away on it.
I gave
Scott
him a heads
rule.
up. I gave him a heads up. The Scott's rule, the Sporking rule. So yeah, I said tonight's show is going to be the rotting of America. Is it an inside job? And you were like, let me look around and see what I can find before you commit to talking the deep state and a secret cabal who has a space laser. Is our sponsor for tonight's show Blue Paint? I don't know what that is. Get you Blue Paint right here and okay, I'm going to stop right there.
Why?
You know.
Protect you from what? The blue paint protects you from the what?
I think it was you put Jewish lasers or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know if I remember to put the ISH on it.
I don't think you did. I didn't. You know what? I feel like if Grant's not here, I can't say that.
He's in the DM group though. It was a good bit.
Meaning out loud if he's not here.
So the blue
he's
paint,
like my Jewish friend. I know a Jewish guy.
Yeah, but he's Australian, so it's kind of they kind of wash
weird,
each other out, right? They cancel each other.
Hey, I control banking. Hey.
Oi, would you like to come to a brisk?
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. That's what I was looking for. I was like, why do I not know any words?
Brisk. Or what is the muggle? Muggle. That's JK. Sorry.
Anyways. No, the blue paint thing.
Yeah, blue
all right,
paint.
it comes from this theory, this conspiracy theory that lasers cannot burn blue, the color blue or whatever. So they had all these pictures. I'm pretty sure they were all AI bullshit. Like, look at Oprah's roof. It's blue in Hawaii. Coincidence? I think not.
Right.
Her house didn't burn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the blue paint.
What is it like? The one color, like, wouldn't everything be in blue if you were worried about lasers?
Look,
like I wear blue a lot. Like all of a sudden I'm laser proof.
I think Grant's people did as best they could with this laser thing. I'm sorry they missed one color.
They might have missed a color. They might have missed Grant. Colorblind maybe.
Man, hold on. I don't know if I can get away with this. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I can.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Why did you miss that color? You're supposed to put all the colors. Oy vey.
Wow, I thought I was bad at accents.
That was a bad accent, yeah.
That was.
I think I was doing
like my German one, like, what's up, Germany?
I was slipping into Doug the Head from Snatch. Evie. We have sandy beaches, so who the fuck wants to see them? I love that movie.
Keith Howard wants to know if anybody else saw the Beetlejuice trailer. I did, and I wasn't disgusted by it. I actually thought it looked kind of good. But teaser trailers can do that. But it looked fine to me. I mean, it didn't look like, first of all, Alec Baldwin is not in the movie. Okay. Good Keith let us know that. Because you don't want to get shot. The dad, who I think was a pedo, he's not. I think they killed him off to have like a funeral to bring her back.
Wait, he was an actor in Hollywood?
Yeah, the dad
and a pedo.
Dude.
I guess there's always one.
You know what I mean? It's like, geez, like he should go see a priest.
Wait,
yeah, we got
to compare notes. What?
Oh man.
Hey, what method do you use? I used the Jesus juice. Picked it up from my buddy MJ.
Dude, these kids can't say no to Jesus. Want to go to heaven, son? One man show. Says greetings and salutations over on Rumble, where we are live with nobody watching. I put every thumbs up helps a child not to be sniffed by Joe Biden. See, you can't do that on YouTube. So,
hey, look who it is.
I love Spencer. Spencer, you're more than welcome to jump in, man. Star Wars has been dead to me for years. I think that X-Men 97 is okay so far. I agree. I've seen, and I didn't have a problem with them. Still like Solo Leveling more. Oh, dude. Solo Leveling is fucking awesome.
What is that? What is it?
It is the best anime out right now.
Oh, you don't have to go any further.
Dude, awesome. Awesome.
I enjoyed the One Piece anime that came out last year or whatever. If more animes were like that, I would watch more. If they were more like the live action One Piece.
All right, but to me, I watched like 100 episodes of One Piece. It hasn't been one of those shows where I have to go back, like Black Clover or Attack on Titan, but that's done now. But this Solo Leveling is just one of those worlds that all of a sudden gates open up to dungeons, and if they don't fight them, the dungeons will spill over into our world. But then all of a sudden people started awakening with powers, and this dude had a 1-star, he was I think he was an F rank, and he gets left behind to be sacrificed by this god monument thing, and it kills him, but he starts over, and all of a sudden it's he sees a computer like a game. It's like a game. He can accept quests and this and that, but it's like a second awakening, and this dude just gets fucking powerful. It's awesome. It's a really good show.
I wish I was able to get my camera all figured out so that people could see how hard I was trying to pay attention to that entire thing.
I don't know if I explained it well.
I missed huge chunks of it. I'm like, wait, no, Mad, because that's what I call myself, because it's my name. Mad, pay attention. Listen to what he's saying. By the way, can I ban mods?
Well, who's the mod you want to ban?
There's one.
Okay.
Not a mod.
Not a mod? Okay. Brian should be a mod. Why is he not a mod? This guy?
Yeah, but not for that one.
Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? After last night's beating that Grant gave you in music, you lost in music trivia?
It was 1995. The top 30 songs in 1995.
I would have fucking killed
Well, of course you would.
That was my year, bro. I graduated high school.
In 95?
Yeah. I'm 48 years old, man. That's why
you look great for 48.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Somebody else said that to me today.
Brahma keeps trying to convince me that he's only a couple years older than me. Either those 2 years were very rough, or he's lying his ass off.
Don't worry, guys. I'm fine over here. He does have that, maybe it's camera angle. I don't know, but Brahma looks old.
Maybe it's the alcohol. It's in 12 packs a day.
Could be. Release the McCracken.
I'm probably going to have to pay for that one. Timestamp. I don't want people thinking that we're talking behind his back. So somebody take this timestamp and give it to him.
Yeah, please do. Slender, you want to jump on? Feel free, man. I'll send you the link. Brian, how you doing, brother? You got beat, so that's sad. Let's see what Soul's. Okay, these are all the old ones, except Goblin Slayer is freaking awesome. I haven't seen Lupin the Third. I've tried Trigon, Black Lagoon. I've watched a little bit. Cowboy Bebop is good. Goblin Slayer is awesome. Freaking the first episode, you want to talk about graphic, and I guess the manga's even worse, but what the goblins do to women when they capture them, holy crap. So Thursday night, I'm trying this anime show. I told you earlier, I don't know if it's going to work.
Wait, are you doing a stream, or are you guys watching it?
No, me and Biggles are talking anime. I don't know how long the stream, it's going to last, and then the OC bros will come back. But what was I just going to say?
Thursday anime.
Yeah, I want to bring up the idea on this Thursday because I don't get the whole, and I'm pretty sure it's mostly Japanese anime, the brother sister thing. Like, I
what do you
love
mean?
you, brother. It's all like very like brother sister want to bang each other, but they never say it. What's up, purple minded?
They're each waiting on the other one to get stuck on in something before they make their move.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, dude. Or like, you know, one will start, like, girl will be interested, and it's like, I'll kill you, brother.
What?
Like, it's weird. Like, the brothers are usually like, they just adore their little sister. But like, when it's the sister adoring the brother, it seems like, why am I having these feelings? Like, it's your brother, dude. Like, what's up, Japanese people? Could someone in Japan explain that to me? Do we have any Japanese fans or people from Japan? I'm just asking. You know,
about what? What were
like,
you asking
why are they all in, like, why are a lot of animes have like this weird brother sister taboo dynamic?
Maybe because they're not allowed to bang their sister at home, so they have to
bang them in anime.
Yeah.
I don't know this one. The really old elf. I love it too. Slow, but love it.
Bro, if you have a morning off, I should really try to get you on with fucking Literature Devil for Weeb Day. Yeah, because I come in and fuck it up all the time because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I come in and crush them. I fuck with chat so hard over there.
I'll totally. Dago, what's up, brother? I will totally check that out, man. I like he seems like a pretty good dude.
Oh, LD's legit. He's good people.
Vertical, what's up? Somebody I said Vertical, was it you that I had a wrench and then the wrench is gone or something like that? Somebody messaged me.
Maybe.
I can't remember. A lot of people.
I usually see him. I haven't seen Vertical Horizons in a minute.
People's wrenches, I guess, got like disappeared. Let me tell you this, guys. I've lost subs consistently for the last about 8 or 9 months on YouTube. This is the first week I have a positive 7. And it's probably because Walton put me on his stream. So there's a lot of people out there. If you hate a narcissistic ex-lover, welcome, I guess. But yeah, look at that. Dega 2, you had a wrench? That's messed up. How does that happen with not me doing it?
Yeah, you outgrow people, you know? It happens.
I love it, Dega, dude. I would never do that without, you know, pretending like I didn't.
By the way, I do think in this spirit there we're at this paradigm. There's a shift happening, right?
Yeah.
Where I guess for lack of better terms, the meta is kind of changing. But I don't.
Explain that. What do you mean?
So if you look across the the YouTubers in our sphere here, right? You'll see patterns of the same, not the same takes or anything, but same topics, same angle for the most part. You know what I mean? And it was driving. Now, I think with Marvel being as shit as it is and Star Wars being as shit, but no longer fun shit because this is so old. Like, why don't you fix your fucking shit? You know?
Yeah.
I think that's why you're seeing a lot of them kind of going more towards politics.
Yeah.
Rather than pop culture, right? Even though there's a mixture,
and I've kind of always been kind of doing that though.
Yeah. I never wanted to have my channel be anything about any of that, really. If so,
anytime I get into
us.
it, you're like, okay, time to go.
It depends on the topic. I mean,
I know. The violent shit you just don't want to deal with.
I don't.
I get it. You blew up once, and you don't need to deal with that anymore. Respect, bro. Respect.
But no, man. I hate having to respond to that. It's always bothered me. By the way, if anybody responds to it confidently, like, "Oh, you're welcome," anything like that, they didn't do a goddamn
stolen
thing.
honor, or they did nothing.
They didn't do shit. They never left the base.
Yeah, they're the guy who was like, "I changed your tire."
There was a few lessons I learned in the military about the military. One is the more you do, the worse you're treated. Meaning, combat arms are going to be treated like shit, but finance, they are pampered beyond belief.
Really?
Yep. And well, any of the support fucking MOSs are going to have it way better than combat arms. And I'm not just talking about, okay, because they're not getting shot at. That's great. That's a good plus in your book, you know, but just the way they're treated and the supplies that they get. The second thing is the most hua of all hua soldiers, again, are full of shit, never did anything. The people that are like, Army, and they have like 27 fucking stickers on their truck.
Yeah.
I always raise an eyebrow.
I work with a lot of guys that it comes up that I've worked with them for like a year or two, and I had no clue they ever served. It was somebody else, like on Veterans Day or something like that, saying, "Hey, man, thanks," and they were like, "Oh yeah."
That is the response of a fucking veteran.
Yeah, and a lot of Marines do that. A lot of Air Force though, they're like, "You're welcome."
What did I say though? It's cross branches, but dude, even at SeaWorld, it's been years since I've been there, but they would do the thing like all veterans, blah blah blah, or activity, stand to be recognized. I never would. I wouldn't stand.
No,
because for me, I am so far below the level of World War II veterans, Vietnam veterans, because of how fucking
blew up, dude. Some of those never blew up. They just have really bad PTSD.
Right, but the conditions that they fought in were we had AC in the Humvee. We weren't allowed to turn it on so we could get used to the summer heat, but we had it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Vietnam, like guys were shirtless going through the jungle.
Yeah. Leeches and fucking
Agent and they Orange. Got no respect when they came back. Like that.
Exactly.
That is one of the black guys for American military, like from civilians, I think is one of the worst things we ever did was we didn't, but those damn hippies and now left, treated those guys like shit when all they did was serve their country after their fathers did in World War II to stop Nazis. In the Japanese Empire, they thought they were doing the same thing, and they were forced to go.
Yeah. On top of it, I mean, they didn't go. Not all of them, but a lot of them were drafted.
Right.
They were forced, and now you're like, oh, you fucking baby killer. What the fuck you think I wanted to go?
Yeah. Right. It's like the kid was at least 4.
Right. I couldn't imagine being drafted, getting blown up, and coming back. Like, I'm glad you got blown up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You should have never been over there. I didn't ask to go.
You were right when I shouldn't have put a title. I should just
that's what I said.
Yeah.
We can get back to X-Men 97.
Anything.
I was gonna.
You could talk about anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
But X-Men 97, I got about 5 minutes into it. I'm like, I get it. When
Why did you like it?
I would have liked it if I was a kid. I see it. You know what I mean?
It was a lot like the previous show.
Oh, when Scott, speaking of Scott, when Cyclops goes, not, I almost turned it off. Then I was like, wait a minute though. This is the 90s. That actually would fit perfectly.
Well, he did. He did. Yeah. I think in one of the first episodes, they're holding him. He's not wearing the suit. He's actually just his glasses, and he does the knot thing.
It's so good. And I like that they made him a badass too. I'm sure they'll cuck him later.
Oh, I see. I didn't know Spencer deployed.
I didn't either. No, I did not get to pick where I mean, I got to make suggestions. I suggested Italy. Hawaii was on that list. You know where they sent me? Fort Hood in Texas, 3 hours from where I lived, where I grew up.
See the world,
to see the world.
Yeah.
I went to Ireland, right? We stopped there on our way to Iraq. They wouldn't let us out of a hangar. They had us locked in a hangar because they did not want us fucking up Ireland, because they thought they wouldn't be able to control us if they let us out for even 3 hours. So they locked us in a hangar until we were ready to go again.
What, were you gonna like rape sheep and like what? Yeah, well, I mean, they're furry. What is this?
It looked nice from the window.
If you have live features, give the double thumb up and see if effects go off.
Man, that sounds like some community note shit.
Yeah, well, Brian knows shit. Yeah, so X-Men 97. We'll get back to that. Like I actually didn't mind it. I watched both episodes prepared to be like, because I was a closet dork in high school because I was like captain of the football team, track.
Yeah, everybody was. Yeah,
you know what I mean. I was. I'll fucking pull out my Letterman's jacket.
No, I meant a hidden nerd.
Oh, hidden nerd. Yeah, because back then it was rough to be like nerds. Now, f you guys. Like the kids
y'all have
today,
so easy.
Like nerds are getting like they get laid and stuff.
Well, I mean, I hit it, but I'm adorable.
Yeah, well, you were little and adorable, and they probably like, oh, let me hold them. I was like pear-shaped at one point, and like, hey, I like girls, and look at my hair going in every direction. And then I, worked out in high school, and then
dude, I loved high school, man. Except for the classes, they always got in the way. Yeah, the classes were just a distraction.
My classes didn't even. I went to. All right, people think it's. Oh, you went to all. I went to an all boys high school, and it was the best decision I ever made for two reasons. One,
I wish my parents loved me as much as yours did.
Oh, dude, my dad must have worked so much extra because we were middle class. I don't know how they paid for it, but and I wasted it. Like, student council president, all this stuff, and then I found marijuana. But then, like, I literally, like, you never had, like, you threw on like the same jacket, a button-up shirt, and a tie. I got it so that we could wear shorts and stuff, and 3-button in the fall and spring. So it was like, you didn't have to deal with girl bullshit and guys trying to be all tough because girls were around.
Yeah.
Because I noted when I went to visit my friend, like my hometown high school where all my friends went, I was like, literally, like, people I've known my whole life, I'm like, they became assholes. It was just because girls were around.
It's so fascinating when guys will instantly change everything about who they are as soon as a chick comes into the picture. On the Xbox, it was always the worst because, we're just chilling, dude. We're playing Ghost Recon. And then a chick joins and they just become the biggest douchebags.
Yeah.
Imaginable.
Dude, completely different. Dude, guys, like, seriously, it's like, wow, what happened in the last, like, we just saw each other like the other day.
Right.
And like, they're just like showing off, and it's like, I get it. But the best part is like, I still got to hook up with those girls. And then we had 2 girls' schools that we were like full girls' schools that were our sister schools. So it's like all over the county, I knew girls. It was like, this was the best decision my parents ever made. If they thought it was for college, they were dumb. But anywho.
Well, so I think I think where that comes from, though, why guys do that is I read this book a few years ago. It was called Wild at Heart, right? And it was talking about, it was this Christian guy. He was talking about how men have this innate drive for adventure, for danger, to be tested,
Yeah, it's true.
And when they don't have that organically, they will try to synthetically put it somewhere else. That's why they'll be in the bars and like, I'll beat anybody here. You know what I mean? They always have to prove that if they were ever in a situation of life or death, war, whatever, that they know that they would pull through. You know what I mean? And it's more of them convincing themselves than others.
Well, it's true. There's also, you have that alpha personality and beta personality, and it's a real thing.
Well, no.
It was.
So yeah, the chick that wrote the book that started the whole alpha male thing in wolves or whatever, that is just ingrained in our society now.
I don't even know what that is. I just know
that's where it comes from.
Like there's always been alpha and beta like idea. Well, I saw Teen Wolf on MTV. I know.
So specifically on this one though, when she studied them in a zoo setting, not out in the wild. She went out into the wild, right, and was like, "Oh, I was entirely wrong about this structure, about this alpha male shit," and spent the rest of her life, I don't know if she's dead yet, trying to get her to get people to stop reading her own fucking book because it's wrong. But it's so ingrained now, nobody gave a shit what she said.
Yeah, no, I would love to see her quote why, but like, there is that idea of a more leadership type male that takes initiative, and then the ones that sit back, knowing their limitations, I guess. So beta and alpha.
I think we conflate loudness with leadership sometimes, especially when we're younger.
I'm pretty loud.
You know what I mean? Like the loudest voice, like, oh, he must be the alpha. He can think that, sure. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm not putting, I see where you're going. Like, I don't put it in every term. I'm saying when you're out at like a bar and there's other men that you don't even know. Right. Like, there is that territorial, like, test of manhood type thing going on. Of course. Whatever you want to call it. It's like, this is my, like, it's like a lion and some new lions walk in, this is my bar, bitches. It's like, all right, are we going to fight? Are we not? Like that. It's just, it's built into us. If we don't get along with
I never would have got to that part. Like, I'm very chill, dude. I can talk I got IPC skills. I can talk myself out of some fights. You know what I mean?
I've done that too. And I've been in too many like that where just like for no reason. No reason.
See, every year in high school, somebody hated me for the whole year. I don't know why. usually over a girl.
Was it always an older kid or the same age? Because older kids hated me.
Yeah. Well, so sometimes older. I hung out with a lot of older people because my youth group at church, they were all at least 2 years ahead of me, right? So when I'm in 8th grade, they're all in high school. I'm hanging out with them at church camp and shit, and I'm under their wing, and I'm pimping. I'm hitting on girls everywhere. They feed me a line. I gotcha. Looking back, I'm like, oh, they used me, dude. I was their fucking puppy.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. I appreciate the game though, but
it has to be played sometimes.
But I learned a lot. And Return of the Mac was my theme for that summer, whatever year that was.
Wait a minute, isn't that an old school song though?
Yeah,
Return of the Mac. Yeah, that song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was my theme. That and what's the JC song? Fucking with UGK on it. Not for nothing, never happened. I'd be forever macking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Real quick, back to that book though, because it's interesting because he uses Legends of the Fall to kind of make a point about how men want to be Tristan, women want to fuck Tristan. That's Brad Pitt in it, right?
Yeah.
He's like, but most men are. Is it Alfred is the youngest? Which one's
probably?
Yeah. Whichever the youngest one, right?
Yeah.
And
the one that gets killed, you're saying?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
And I stopped reading it for a long time because I just got really pissed at this guy because he's never been in war. And he made a couple other comments about guys in war in this book. I'm like, you motherfucker. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
if you can I just say this real quick as a guy who's never been in war? If you have not been in war, don't talk like you know. I don't care if you researched the Spartans. If you don't know war, don't like make a statement that makes it seem like you understand war because you've been in it. Go fuck yourself.
Well, so that's kind of what I was getting to though with the whole Tristan thing, because the way I looked at it, thinking back on what he was writing, that sure, men do want to be Tristan, that wild and adventurous, right? But that's only people who have never lived anything near the life of Tristan. His life was tragic.
Right.
Every time he came back from the depths of hell, he's knocked down again and again and again. And he lives to an old ass age. I think he fights the bear from the beginning at the end. I think he gets killed by that bear, but he lived far more than all these other people. And his life was torture.
It was
miserable, right?
Lost everybody he loved. Anybody he loved when he started to like heal dies. Yeah, absolutely.
And so when I talk to guys that were in the military, but they didn't deploy, they weren't in combat or anything, and they always had that regret of never being tested, right?
Yeah.
And what I tell them is that you should appreciate not knowing because you may not like the answer. I saw a lot of guys that were back in garrison, back at the base. They were all high speed, dude. They're the best soldiers, getting promoted. They can do everything. But man, we hit the shit. They freeze. They can't.
Yeah, that's
you
terrifying.
do not know how you're going to react when it's life or death until you're there. Period.
I could tell you one time in the outside a bar called Chiefs where I worked, and I was the only white guy pretty much except for the owner that was in there. And they called me White Chocolate. There was an incident with a gun and standing right next to the person that happened to be hit by it. And I was like, I didn't freeze, but when I got into I walked away, calmly, opened up the door into the pizza place next door where I also worked. And I was like, holy, that I didn't want to be involved in that ever again.
No, it's not good, man. And but the thing is, it's better to be Alfred, right? Because you die before you realize all your ideology and all your bullshit it's nothing. It's all lies by rich men, right? And also your chick doesn't really love you. So but he didn't have to learn any of that because he died young when he was when he still had his beliefs and his core and all that. Before all of that was lost, he died there, right?
Yeah.
I know it sounds bad, but that is a better life than what Tristan lived. I promise you.
100%.
The 100%, price of,
which is sad to say.
The price of finding out whether or not you have what it takes to kill or be killed, it costs you pieces of your soul. It's not something you want. So be grateful in not knowing. And then I tell guys this, especially aggressive guys, take comfort in knowing that, you can just keep doing this bullshit and never actually have to know. You can play pretend for the rest of your life, and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, and you know what? Like a lot of the times, like I wonder these militia guys on like the far right,
Oh
and
yeah,
these Antifa guys on the far left. It's like
they're fun.
I would trust more that the guys on the far right at least know how to use the weapons.
Yeah.
Than the far left, but they're the type that, and you said it, not me, that served but probably never, like they served in 1988, like right before Desert Storm or like right after it, before World Trade Center. Like I just feel like
those Bundy, is it Bundy? The guys that took over the wildlife center or whatever, they also had a ranch. I think they're the sovereign citizen people, right?
Okay.
And they went to trial and all this other stuff. And I think they took over this wildlife preserve or some shit for a long time, right? So some of the people that went to support him, the militia, because we ain't have another Waco, all those guys, one of them would tell all these stories about when he was in the military. That motherfucker never was in for a day. And it wasn't just him. The other 3 people he was talking to, they all were lying to each other about what they did in the army, but nobody was confident enough to call the other one out. Dude, so they just kept feeding into it.
What is that thing with stolen valor? These guys who think they're getting, like, there was one I saw where the guy like stood in front of a school after a shooting somewhere else, and he was going to pretend in like full uniform, like I'm retired, this and that, but like his patches were, he didn't know what they meant. And like, can you at least do research if you're going to steal valor? Like, you at least know what the fuck you're talking about, because you could tell when a dude's been in the armed forces, because he'll just start rattling off stuff and that person has no clue what he's talking about.
Done it. We were at a party one time. And this guy was like, I forgot what he was saying. And I was like, oh, no shit, you're in the army. He's like, yeah, I was in the army. What was your MOS? He goes, Rodriguez. What?
All right. So
MOS is like your job, right? I was a 19 Delta. I was a Cap Scout. So my MOS was 19 Delta. He said Rodriguez.
So and I'm like, that was like his lieutenant or something?
Yeah, like that was my drill sergeant name. Well, I got kicked out or whatever before, blah, blah, blah. He had all this story. I'm like, okay, guy.
That's fucking awesome.
The best I've ever seen was when I was at Fort Sam, right? I was living on my own at this point, right? In the barracks. I wasn't doing shit. We had a keg in my room that we could take out at COB every day. As soon as everybody left, we bring it out. But at that time, they had us mixed in with permanent party guys that worked at the hospital, and also people from the medic school that got injured or whatever. They were also there. We're all mixed together. And there was this one motherfucker ran his mouth every night about Iraq this, Iraq that, blah, blah, blah. They saw him the next day at the hospital in uniform, slick, no rank, no patches. Fucker was an AIT. That night, he got his ass whooped by 2 amputees. They worked together in unison because each missing the opposite leg, but they beat the shit out of him.
Cat, I'm gonna kill you.
And he wasn't the only one. But quick way to tell, just look at the lower part of their leg around the ankle. It should be bald from the boots.
Ah, because they're so tight, I guess. Because I wear boots every day, but I wear them loose. Yeah, that makes sense. I never even thought of that. See, I'm around like active and active people all the time, active military all the time. So yeah, you could definitely tell. Even the presence of those people are just different. They're not like, they're just like, what the fuck, am I here again today? Like, I got to sit here. I'm on guard duty fucking for the next 8 hours. This sucks.
I think I touched the
nerve.
I
saw your badge. All right, dude, just walk through. It's so funny.
I think I touched the nerve with the whole Bundy Ranch thing. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, huh? Where's this? With Brian? Bundy Ranch, public land that they legally used to feed cattle. Government tried to shut down public land illegally. The Bundy rancher said, "F you, my cattle need graze." That isn't that like 1923 or whatever?
Yeah, this sounds like the barbed wire wars of Texas in the 1800s or some dumb shit.
It sounds like Yellowstone, like the one with Harrison Ford, though.
Okay,
dude, we all know that the government and people that have enough money and will do whatever the hell they want.
You've seen the videos where fuckers get called out for stolen valor, right?
Yeah, I love them. Got any good ones?
I'm so torn because I'm like, man, he fucking deserved it, but I feel bad for him too because he has no idea the world he gets stepped into.
Yeah,
especially the more aggressive dudes that call him out.
Fucking
oh man,
shit. I love. Take that uniform off right now.
Fuck, maybe I wasn't. Maybe I didn't serve either.
Fucking just warps you. I don't even know. Rodriguez.
No, maybe I fucked up with my stir fry, and that's how I got burnt. I'm not sure anymore.
No clue. No clue. That oil, 65% of my body. It's terrible. If you guys don't mind us talking off subject, we will keep doing it. But
what was the next subject?
I don't know. We didn't even finish X-Men, dude.
Yeah, we did, because I only watched the first 5 minutes.
Well, let me just tell what I thought. I like how they updated but kept the 95 art, like cartoonist style. Yeah, Magneto, I mean, I know he was played by, a gay guy, but he really, like, in the cartoon, he looks like he's like just ready to go.
Wait, what do you mean ready to go?
He has that like flowing, I don't know. To me, he gives off the vibe, maybe I'm being,
like someone that has a like a fanny pack with lube and condoms and well, probably not condoms, but
Yeah, man. Yeah, no condom. Why you need condoms?
Yeah.
Metal dildo because he's.
Yeah, he does that force field thing. Remember in the old X-Men cartoon, in the first episode, he has that force field or whatever, the bubble around him to protect him. Just do that on your dick.
That would work, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, if you can feel things, I mean, if you can't feel it, then it's pointless.
Not worth it. Yeah. And if you could just use that force field not to even deal with women or men, that'd be even better, right? Yeah, like I said, Slender, if you want to jump on Spencer, and I think I saw who else was there? Zach's. Zach's and Spencer, you're already there. Why don't you just jump on, you bastards? Tim Talks is in the house, everybody. Oh, yo, Sporks and Man, I'm excited for. Yeah, me too. House of the Dragon season 2.
Yeah,
we're gonna go over the trailers, both trailers on Monday night's A Spork of Ice and Fire. So stay tuned for that, because it looks all right. I mean, it's not like I just consider it its own world. It's not, I know they said at the beginning of the first season, like, this is the truth, but I can't believe that. I don't like Tristan Cole or whatever his name is, but he can't be that lame. Like,
yes, by the way, Time Prophet, I'm aware that fanny means vagina in England.
There he is. What's up, Slender?
Hey, what's up?
Speaking of packing that fanny.
Hey.
Oh, have you seen the new Roadhouse, Scott?
No.
I made these assholes watch it last night. I watched it twice yesterday, one on my own. I'm like, oh boy, this is borderline Neil Breen movie making.
Oh no, come on. That
Shit.
Bad? I mean, great.
There's moments. Moments. Aggressive ADR. Aggressive. And I talked to them about it, and I'm pretty sure we're right about this. I think they're CGIing the punches, like a CGI that they use for the when the contact with the face to make it look more real, but they didn't put enough money into it to make it seamless and not stand out. So every punch, you're like, why does it look like a cartoon slapped them?
What?
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever noticed
like
it.
They're turning their heads correctly.
Oh,
with
here we go.
When they get hit,
hitting them.
Yeah. Okay.
This was the conversation we had too.
Is it just bad choreographing, or?
I think it's because of this. The CGI. Oh, well, no, because Slender has this theory of how you cannot accurately depict what your head would do if you got punched.
Dude, your cheek can't ripple around a fist that isn't actually connected to your face.
Well, you can add that in post, which I think they
Can
did.
you? Because they tried.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it last night, and then I was like, I rather look at the wall.
Yeah,
so that's what I did.
Act 1 is really good.
Yeah, these fuckers like, hey man, this movie's really good.
And Act 3 is fucking terrible.
I thought, dude, I started to think I was crazy because they're like, no, we're fucking digging it. Thank God it finally. I was like, okay, no, I was right. I was right.
How is Gyllenhaal in it?
Fucking awesome. He put way too much effort into this movie because he
got ripped.
No, dude, his acting, there's a couple of scenes where you're like, oh my God, he's trying. Like, he's really delivering this shit. Yeah.
He's a really good actor.
Well, I love him because he has that shadow to him, that darkness that you can always see behind the grin.
Dude, when
he made the monologue about how he never wants to lose his temper because he doesn't like what happens when he does, I was like,
what he says is so goddamn calm and cold.
And it's good. It's like he's really good. The movie happening around him is fucking terrible.
Really?
But he's still really good.
What about what's his name?
Fucking Cuckoo Bananas from the jump.
No, he sucks. He's terrible.
Dude. No.
Well, I mean,
who the fuck put that tree there? So he's a horrible driver. In the beginning, he hits these motorcycles like, who the fuck put those bikes there? And so every time he hits something, I'm like, who the fuck put this bar here? Or whatever he hits, you know?
Yeah. Who put this table here?
Yeah. Dude, there's this one line. Do you want to? I can do Connor if you want to do Jake Gyllenhaal, Slender. You'll know the line.
Oh, please, Slender.
Oh no, I'll be Jake. You can be Connor.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna back out just
okay,
so
here
you
we
guys
go.
have
No, just because you're telling me that I'll know the line, I'm gonna forget the fucking line.
This piano's out of tune.
Oh, I'm gonna do the other guy. Sounds good to me.
Oh, you didn't do it with the accent.
But that's all it said.
Right? Yeah, that is.
Sounds good to me.
What the fuck was that? That really happened in the movie. Conor McGregor slams his head on the piano. Jake goes, doesn't sound like it's in tune. And he goes, sounds good to me. It's so bad.
Wow.
That is the moment where we realized that he was actually making everyone else's acting worse.
Every time they were
so good,
so bad. He would drag Gyllenhaal down 20%.
Oh,
it was contagious.
You mean him, Connor. Yeah, Gyllenhaal, like, it's like it's almost like he's talking to a kindergartner because he's such a great actor, you know. So he's like he has to come down to.
Well, what's funny is they both talked about how it worked both ways though, because Connor, you know, they would go over the fight so much, and they would go back and watch the monitor, see what worked, see what didn't. Fucking Conor McGregor fucking gave him a left hook to the face.
Ooh.
Like for real, like he didn't mean to, but he was like, no, when I get this close, you know, you got to be careful that I don't hook you, and then hits him in the fucking face, and he's like, oh fuck, Dana's not gonna like this. Oh, first the mascot to now the actor.
Yeah, right.
Well, didn't he get a black eye from getting hit in the face with a car door at one point?
Okay, yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal did hit him in the face with the car door, and Doug Liman. Yeah, when they were shooting the movie, Doug Liman's like, do it again. It didn't look real enough. Connor's like, I got a fucking black eye.
What do you mean not real enough?
But
that's awesomely bad.
There's probably a handful of moments that really stood out. I really liked.
Yeah.
Not enough to make it.
So how long is the movie?
Worth it? Oh, it moved pretty quick, wouldn't you say? Except for that lull at the middle.
I'll check right now.
90 minutes, I think.
Okay.
It feels closer to 2 than it does 90.
One of those movies, and not in a good way.
Well, and the weirdest thing is we were discussing it too, and we were like, you know what? The old Roadhouse is a lot more grounded than this movie.
No bullshit. When Slender said that, I was
123 minutes. Wait a minute. What? How is the old Roadhouse more?
Legit more grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the action in this. Also, they never get that brutal. Ever.
No. Well, wait a minute. There's no throat ripping outing?
No.
You know what? You know their interpretation of I used to fuck guys like you in prison, which by the way is the most disturbing line you could ever tell somebody in a fight. But their version was the piano's out of tune. Sounds good to me.
Oh my god. That is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. The banter between those two was
except for on the boat.
Awful.
Except for on the boat.
Oh, yeah. We got our own little octagon now.
Who the fuck taught you shapes? Dude, there's 3 or 4 moments. Yeah, they're pretty good. Just wait for the clips on YouTube. This is what I would say.
Where is the Roadhouse?
It's on Prime.
The other, no. Like if they're on boats, where is the Roadhouse?
It's in Florida.
Beach?
Yeah, it's in Glass. Is it Glass or Bell County? It's right next to the bridge they blew up in True Lies.
Yeah, it's down in the Keys.
You know Fred the tree?
So, you sure? Fred the tree?
Yeah, he's down there.
Oh, okay. But what I don't understand is the other one was like, it was supposed to be backwoods, you know, Hickville, you know, and that's why, like, because this one guy owned pretty much the town. And this is like the Florida Keys. And this guy owns that.
I don't want to give it away. Oh, fuck it.
I'll give it away, dude. It's
movie.
Roadhouse.
No, the fucking son of the guy that.
A spoiler alert, Ben.
Oh yeah, hold on. I actually do. Hold on. Spoilers coming.
Basically, the son of this
there we go.
big bad criminal guy that's in prison.
One. Sorry.
Oh wow.
That was the wrong one.
He wants to
work here.
He wants to build a resort, and this chick is the last holdout that won't sell her bar to him.
There's always that one, and it was a woman, right? Oh, not
of course.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, and she was one of the worst actors in this movie too.
Really
Every
bad.
line she delivered.
Who was it?
No clue.
I don't know. Token black girl.
Yeah, she kind of looks like the chick from True Blood.
Ooh.
A little. Yeah, True Blood.
But like her only purpose was whenever people got hurt in or around her bar, she would be pissed off about it, and then she would say, "Fuck those people, let them die."
Yeah.
I don't want to help them. I don't want to take them to the hospital. I want them to die so that I'm liable for their death on my property.
Yeah.
This chick?
No. Oh, dude, that's Ratcatcher too.
Oh,
from Suicide Squad.
Oh,
I like her a lot. Yeah.
Jessica Williams, born in 89.
These fuckers put me in a position to defend a woman last night. They were talking about Ratcatcher 2.
Wait a minute. Let me hear this story. You were going to defend a woman. I just want to know why. Why?
Because they were like, she's not attractive, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, she looks like a normal person. She's she's hot. She's a Idaho 8, but like a Hollywood 4 in their sphere of what they think.
That's right. You were saying she was conventionally attractive.
Conventionally, that's what I said. Yeah, conventionally attractive.
Not Hollywood attractive.
That's what I said. Yeah.
The girl who was Ratcatcher, who's in
Ratcatcher number 2.
Number 2, thank you. Who's in Roadhouse.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she's quite
I think she's great, dude. She won me over in the Suicide Squad. I thought she was one of the best parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick shout out. I was rooting for? Oh, go ahead.
No, go. Okay. Big Raj, the greatest doctor that ever was, with a Canadian $1.99 super sticker, usually is a thumbs up. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate anything that is sent over here. Super chats, super stickers, and members, just like our friend Brian. You could be a member today. I don't have many, so join us. Okay, what were you going to say?
The person I was rooting for in the whole movie was in one of the first fights that Jake Gyllenhaal has with all of these rowdy bar goers, so to speak. Mm-hmm. He beats the shit out of this guy, breaks his fucking arm, and then that guy's like his best friend for the rest of the movie.
Well, to be fair, he did take him to the hospital.
Didn't something like that happen in Footloose?
No? I mean, probably, but I don't know. This character was hilarious.
Yeah, I've liked him in a lot of things. He's been in a few things. He was in this great show called No Activity, I think is what it was called. It basically is kind of improv where you have 2 cops on stakeout, and then you have 2 criminals waiting for a tunnel to be dug or whatever, and it's like Jason Mantzoukas, fucking JJ Jameson was in there. I forgot his real name. He's just JJ Jameson to me.
Okay.
JJ Jameson. Okay.
Yeah, you know him.
The actor that played him.
Yeah, I can't think of his name now that you said that.
Whiplash.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, Whiplash is holy shit.
Right?
Dude, he was like in The Wrestler. He was in Whiplash, you're talking the drumming. Yeah, JJ Jameson is why can't I think of his name either?
It's not easy, is it?
Anyway, I'm moving away from Hollywood.
Wait, I guess came up with it on my own. J.K. Simmons.
You know who it is? J.K. Simmons.
It did it too quick. So the guy he's talking about, his name is Arturo Castro, right? Mm-hmm. He was in the show I was talking about, but he's been in Narcos, Broad City, The Menu. He was in that one. He was in Terminalist. I don't remember him in that. Oh, he was in Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, which is a very underrated movie, and it has one of the most accurate depictions of war, of like combat in Iraq. It has Vin Diesel in it. It's an Ang Lee movie.
What movie is that?
It's called Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk.
Yeah.
It's an Ang Lee movie, right? So it is beautiful. It's a beautiful film, especially the combat scene. But basically, yeah, they went viral because of what this firefight that they had, and the guy saved the dude, blah blah blah, right?
Uh-huh.
And so now they're back home on tour. Like, look at the heroes, right? And they go to the Cowboy Stadium for the Thanksgiving game. Destiny's Child there and all this other stuff, but his sister's trying to talk him into going AWOL because he doesn't want him to go back, and they're all fucking like dealing with the combat and the people they lost at this game.
Your life is fucking over.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, it's actually a really good movie. I think people missed out.
One more time. What is it called again?
Billy Lynn's.
Yeah, I wasn't listening at all. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
At least
I'll put it in the bag.
Yeah, put it in the back.
Yeah, because it's Billy Lynn's long halftime walk.
All right. So thanks to Soul Assassin, let's take a look at this. All right, here we go. This is going to be exciting.
Got here. Peaceful.
You don't have to be blind. Do what a man's supposed to.
That lady's not blind.
Do.
Turn it down just a hair.
Yeah, I think that's as loud as it goes, actually.
No, I turn it down. Turn it down. Yeah, the opposite.
I was
like, hell.
Yeah, he's like, actually, that's
another way to get it really loud. Oh, my volume's down on my earphones. That's why. Okay, go on.
If you can do all these things.
This is.
Yeah, you fast forward a little bit, dude.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it doesn't get good until they're outside. Wait, what fight is this?
It's the first one.
No, it's not.
Well, it's the one where he.
Oh, it is. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, play it here.
Okay, play it here.
Like a Morgan here.
Just listen to the dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue is fucking terrible.
I'm excited.
What do you think he's gonna say here?
Clean up. All four.
Oh,
nailed it.
Good.
Classic.
Dude,
never gets old.
Really, that way? And you guys are talking shit? All right, I don't know.
Hey, he was playing long enough. Give me a turn. Give me a turn.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes.
It sounded.
Hey, whoa.
Let
Give me a drink first. Give me a drink.
Let go.
I'm not holding.
Just when you think he's a bad guy, I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of on his side now. You're muted.
Yeah, I know I was. I'm sorry. Women, I mean, she's being a waitress in a bar like that. What did you think
see what she was wearing?
Not gonna.
I mean, that's part of what you get paid for, lady. Calm down.
You know, like you want tips, right?
I mean, every other employee is wearing something sensible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not a dress code. You don't have to wear that. You chose to be raped.
Single moms.
Oh, Billy. Yeah, that's
Christ. What was said by Matt is not held to the same ideals as Sporking News Podcast. Please do not send any.
There was a delay
reports.
for you, huh?
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my God, what did you just say?
stupid. You didn't learn, did you? You didn't learn? You want another black eye? No, I don't want another one.
They do have a
Why
cage
are
in
they talking about black guys?
for the band.
Okay. She's not blind though.
Well, who the are you, Mr. Smiley?
Mr. Smiley?
Yeah. We had this idiot grin since I walked in. So are you happy? Are you stupid? I've been punched in the
Crocodiles.
face too many times.
Oh, punch in the face sometimes. This is good shit.
By the way, the guy on the left is the dude we were talking about, Arturo Castro.
The
He's fucking
guy all the way to
hilarious.
the left, the little guy. I've
he's
seen
my
him in
favorite.
something else.
Yeah, the one that forgot his sleeves at home.
Yeah, dude. that
But
is a
remember
cool
those
look.
goddamn eagles, though, those bald eagles.
Hell yeah, that's like oh shit, what was like kind of popular in the mid-aughts?
Ed Hardy?
Ed Hardy shirt, yeah, with no sleeves. God, looks like somebody I knew.
Fuck. Slender.
What?
Who did I say was I called somebody the Ed Hardy of something.
I don't remember.
I can't
Come on
remember.
now. That
Anyway,
was like
go
a
on.
week
I'll
ago.
probably find it in editing. Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
yesterday I did it.
I gotta give you
Yeah, I
some
was.
control of
But
this.
that feels like a week ago at this point.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Probably the punching thing. Can I talk to you guys outside for a second?
I got some work to
Yeah,
do.
they do have the chicken
Oh.
wire around the stage.
Oh, how to
Another one.
break. Oh,
Oh no, 2 of them.
oh my God, what a crazy lunatic.
Those are
bike
easily
out there.
$15.
Yeah, mine's the red one on the right.
glad he told them.
He's just really helpful like that.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
just
real
didn't even
nice
think
guy.
about it.
Yeah.
All right, now I want you to pay close attention to the when the hand is making contact to the face and see what you think.
Okay.
Yeah, because it looks weird.
I just wanted to get you outside so I could ask you and your friends respectfully to leave the premises.
Oh, we'll leave. After I kill you.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
Who called him
Before we start,
a off-brand fucking Tito Ortiz?
Oh my God, yeah.
He's like the store brand.
Yeah.
what? I give medical insurance.
Was that little chat? That might have been.
It may have
little
been,
chat.
yeah.
Like I want to take credit for that one, but I don't think I made that.
I'm
joke.
going to through the editing.
Yeah. I totally said it. I like this. You have medical insurance.
I give medical insurance. Is your coverage good? Like you have dental?
Oh, haha. Yeah, I'm not the one that's gonna need it.
Okay. Sure. Hey Frankie. Yeah. Is there a hospital nearby? Literally, who gives a shut the up and fight, asshole. Is there a
Yeah, see,
hospital
there she is
nearby?
again. Literally,
Yeah.
who gives a shit? Like she does
Yeah.
not care about people.
Does not care.
She's the boss, the owner.
Oh yeah, she owns the
It's
bar.
It's her bar.
She
Okay,
inherited
yeah.
from her uncle.
Okay.
I know it's
mean,
weird that a black woman would own a bar, but she
Whoa,
owns the
what's
bar.
so weird about
apparently.
that? Whoa.
Oh,
Slender.
this is in Florida, Scott.
I'm just Florida's like
She's not
the-
Cuban.
it's the Massachusetts of the South. I don't know.
Oh, is that what it's called?
That's what I've heard.
I thought it was. I thought it was the
That's what
port.
I've heard.
Come on, this is magic. Can we listen to the magic and stop being
Okay.
racist?
I mean, this is the
Hospital
third time
nearby.
I've heard
Is
it.
Like too far? Is it close?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I like
depending
that.
on the traffic, what time of day. Mo, shut the up.
Hey, what's your
He's
name?
so helpful.
Del? You don't have to do this, man. You don't have to lose. You're gonna lose in front of all your friends.
In front of. Oh, they're not here to just watch.
Oh, cool. Well,
right.
that's hardly fair.
Pay attention to the impact.
What?
I just
Wait a minute. Let's see the slap again.
Oh, there's better ones.
Okay.
You're gonna see throughout.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Why, it's not fair.
Oh, I just slapped you. Are you alright?
What?
Oh, he's super. Oh, that was.
Well, we're also watching it through StreamYards
I
at
know.
like fucking whatever.
Let's call this a draw.
It's a draw. It's kind of like
See,
a win, man. Like
That bothers me so much he wouldn't
Yeah,
know
like
it.
we win together, you know?
F you.
Oh,
Man.
did he just break his arm?
Yeah.
So violent.
See, it's good enough to trick you into thinking that the choreography is good,
Right.
but
It
when
just
you
looks
look at
weird.
it,
When
it's
you-
off.
Yeah. I like Adam Price says unrealistic bully.
Oh, for
Like,
sure. They
he's just-
never know how to do bullies.
It's like the stereotypical 80s bully, you know?
Yeah.
Even
It's
in the 80s,
it's
they did it
extremely
better.
over the top and exaggerated.
When does Brie Larson show up to steal someone's motorcycle after committing assault? Oh, Mr.
man.
Grant Gregory gifted 5 new Sporking News podcast memberships. That's the only way I get them. Thank you, my friend. That is awesome. Thank you so much. So now Small Time is back on the market. So is Soul. We also got Release the McCracken, Adam, and Ginger Ninja just became a member.
Man,
All right.
I'm ready for this rough patch to be over for you so you can start being positive. But then I'm
I
like, wait a
can't.
minute, was he ever positive?
I don't know if I was. I don't know. And I say it in a positive way, like, yeah, never get members. But that
I
was
don't
a
know.
nice way.
I don't know how to tell you this, Scott. It does not come off that way at all.
No, not at all. Okay, maybe I should
No.
stop. Maybe that's why people don't want to be
Hey,
around
hey, at
me
least
anymore.
you're not me. Apparently, I've been typecast as the angry guy.
Because you're the angry guy.
Shut the
took
fuck
you
up.
as the- wow, I always just assumed you were the angry know-it-all guy.
I mean, I do know it
That
all,
sound effect was
but I don't feel
perfect,
like
right?
that has anything to do with my anger.
Oh, Lily of the Fox Valley says it does seem like a
Oh.
video game cutscene.
Hey, Lily, I haven't seen you around here forever.
I know. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. We got Adam Price. We got Lily. There's some good people watching tonight.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting that mad bump.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, look at that. Zaggerot 3015. Howdy, y'all. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you.
Were all these people here last night? No, they weren't, because I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
I don't see the relevance.
Yeah. All right.
Brian saw the CGI.
Let's take a, you know what? If we're watching trailers, we're going to watch the Acolyte. Go on. Talk about what you were going to talk
about. Real quick, because you brought up Bill Skarsgård earlier being in Beetlejuice.
Oh, let's watch that.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. But he's in a movie. It was in 2019 called Villains. It's on one of the streaming. I forgot which one. Hulu, I think, maybe. Anyway, I watched it the other day, and I fucking loved the movie. It was so goddamn good.
Villains.
Yes, him and his girlfriend. They robbed the gas station. Their car ran out of gas. They break into a house to get gas from the car or whatever.
You do.
Of course, but it goes horribly wrong when the owners come back. You know what I mean? The tables are turned, so it's like really cat and mouse. You know what I mean? But it's funny, and fuck, dude, they make their chemistry together is so fucking good. You instantly are rooting for them. Villains is one of the better movies I've seen in a while. I can't believe it came out in 2019. I'd never heard about it.
What's it on? Where'd you watch it?
I think I watched it on Prime. Let me check. Just watch, and I'll let you know.
Okay, that's great. All right, let's take a look at Beetlejuice, everybody, and then we'll watch the Acolyte.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's on Hulu, Disney Plus.
This the teaser trailer we're watching?
Right, isn't that the only one?
Probably. There's not a whole lot to it, but okay.
No, yeah, it's only like a minute something. Okay. Oh, remember the song from the first one?
Wow, they already ruined it, huh?
Yeah.
You shut up. You shut up.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Why would they sing that there?
Because it's probably the dad who died, because I think he might have got charged with pedophile.
I mean,
I don't know if he actually, it was like a bunk charge. I can't remember which dad is this one. This is the guy who was from Ferris Bueller, right?
Well, I didn't know funeral services could be a la carte. Like you could order off the menu. Like, hey, can I have them sing the song?
Okay, before we pause, I just want to let you know a couple of things that have transpired in my world. The Bride of Slender came in here, saw that we were watching the teaser for the new Beetlejuice. She demanded that I share an ear with her so that she could watch the new trailer because she's super excited about it. Then Sporking, while you were talking, she said, "Shut the fuck up, Matt. I want to watch the trailer."
What the fuck?
Fine.
It wasn't even me.
No, it was Matt.
I know.
It was. No, she's right.
If only there was some other location she could watch this trailer. Like if it was available on her phone.
I mean, I could get an extra view, but no one wants to help me with that.
What'd she say?
She said it's best if she just watches it here.
Yeah. God.
Oh, so you're gonna watch this but not Roadhouse? Ridiculous.
Yeah, it won't even give me a view too. Thanks.
Part of Roadhouse.
So she was the smart one that stopped. Okay.
Dude, the biggest reveal last night was Brahma has never seen the original Roadhouse.
He calls himself a movie
critic.
Right.
He's never seen Ninja Turtles either.
Oh my God, even I have.
Why has he never seen Ninja Turtles?
Because he's 75 years old.
He does look like Yoda.
Me.
You know who he does look like? He looks like
Squawky Head guy has seen Ninja Turtles.
I'm not muted.
It's fine. It's fine. Let her speak. Let her speak.
Yeah, that's why we all got quiet so we could hear you.
You know what Brahma looks like? The white Mel Brooks in Spaceballs. You know when he's Yoda or whatever the Yoda figure is?
Oh man. Wait, what?
You talking about yogurt?
Brahma's not green.
Yogurt?
No, I said
Spaceballs? The flamethrower?
Yes, he's the white Mel Brooks in Spaceballs.
I mean, Mel Brooks is white.
Also white. I don't know if you know that.
Can we, I'm talking about the character who was Yogurt or whatever, and put a side by side Brahma and Yogurt. They look exactly the same, but Brahma's whiter. That's all I'm trying to say. Guys, you follow, guys?
Hershey,
Come
be
on.
nice to Brahma.
Oh no, I'm
What
being
timestamp?
We're
We'll
timestamping all of these insults.
we'll send
so
him the
you can go
timestamp.
see 'em.
Yeah, this timestamp is 104:23. Okay, let's play this for Mrs. Bride of Slender.
Daylight come and me want to go.
I think when I die, though, I want "Kickstart My Heart" sang by a choir of boys. Does that
Oh,
sound right?
did you see the one? I think it was
That would be nice.
in Ireland, maybe.
I still want "Without You" by Ursine Volpine, I believe is the name of the band.
With or
don't know.
without you, or just without,
Without you, I would watch the world burn without you.
Oh, don't be sad, Sap, today.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I want that
like,
too,
ooh,
but
everybody's gonna
shh,
cry.
don't tell
Slender's
people.
dead.
Before I deployed, you had
Damn, dude! Ouch!
What?
I'm sorry. Like, be manly.
Oh my god!
It went through my nose.
Be your normal,
wow.
awesome manliness.
Oh wow!
Oh
Don't
my
tell
god.
people about your
Wow!
secret.
You're just putting it all out
romantic
there.
Oh, it's like a fly on the wall.
All right,
See?
I'm gonna help Slender out, right? If
No,
you thought my
dude, this is
Bundy
great.
Ranch take was hot, I'm not a fan of Tim Burton. I honestly cannot name a Tim Burton movie that I actually liked or
I
enjoyed.
like a lot of Tim Burton movies, but
Yeah.
Beetlejuice was
The
never
first
like one
Batman?
of the heavy
The
hitters
first
for
Batman
me.
was great.
I think
Aw,
he's
geez, it was for me though. But I had no idea as a kid that it was a Tim Burton movie. I just knew I liked Beetlejuice. I knew I
Mhm.
liked this and that. And then the Christmas Nightmare movie came
yeah,
out?
Nightmare Before
Before
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
Apparently at like little bitty kid age, I was totally allowed to watch Beetlejuice and Labyrinth and
Mm.
night what's the one with the bad
Dark
guy?
Crystal.
Well, yeah, that one obviously. No, I broke my arm falling out of a tree so I could go watch
The hell are you talking about?
Wait,
the
you
one
broke
where
your
the
arm
kid
on
dies
purpose?
from bees?
Hello.
Oh, you're talking. You broke your arm.
With the goblin. Yeah, see that one? What's that one?
The Goblin?
Yeah.
Are we talking
Legend?
about Labyrinth again?
Yes, that one.
Okay,
And
we're back to
then-
Labyrinth.
And
Okay.
then there was the spooky.
Dude, how much of the
Christmas
Irish
one.
cream did you have?
The same amount as you.
Yeah,
Okay, but I'm bigger
she
than
can hold her liquor. Let her go on.
you. Oh, can she?
Hold it inside? Yes. Act reasonable? No.
I mean,
But then
I'm
what
gonna be
had
honest.
happened
This
was
is the most
then-
talkative I've ever heard her.
This-
Then I got all of these, right? And then a Treyu horse died.
A Trelu. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Is she
Never
talking about
Ending
Legends?
Story.
Horse
No,
died,
Never
and
Ending
all the shit,
Story.
right? We saw all this.
Yeah, we're talking about Neverending Story.
That was
we've
they're
we've
remaking.
ventured out of the labyrinth and into the Neverending Story.
Yeah, we
Which is
didn't
one of the
have
greatest
time to
movies.
talk
All
about the
the
cod
movies.
piece.
All the things, all
Great
the
copy.
stuffs. Yes, all the
Mm.
spookies, and then gremlins, and then all that jazz, right?
Well, Gremlins is a different movie.
No.
Yeah, no, I
what you're
understand where
saying. I'm
she's
telling
flowing
you,
with
all the movies
Yeah.
that I saw
as a
as
kid.
a kid.
Yep.
Kid before 10 years old kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
Okay,
Children of the
okay.
Corn.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And it was
Oh,
all
Village of the
good,
Damned.
All good. No worries. All
Yeah.
happy days.
Yep.
woohoo
Pumpkinhead.
with fronts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I think I told somebody. I was on a stream last night. I think I talked about
You
it.
had it. She was on a flow too. Okay, go on. That sounded
come on.
wrong.
You know we have a
interrupted
word
her
count
flow
for women.
state, Matt.
All women have word counts on. Have a word count on this. Okay, I think she exceeded her limit. No, so there was this episode of Erie, Indiana, where this kid had a retainer, but like it's a whole headset, right, for his teeth, and he could hear the dog's thoughts, right, and the dogs were
Well,
planning on
it's
taking
not
over
hearing
the planet,
Mm.
and they
you
ended
tell
up
us about
eating the
this
kid at the
yesterday?
end. I think so, yeah.
I can't hear it
And
'cause you're
I wouldn't go
talking.
around my own dog for a month. It scared me so much. I don't know
Children
why.
of the Corn, dude. I didn't want to go around corn or kids my age. I was
Yeah.
And
very
I hope
excited.
this doesn't cause feedback, but I'll switch to speakers so you can be part of the conversation.
Yeah, I just want to know where she was going with that. All right, we were able to see all this stuff as kids, but
No, right? That's my thing. All the
Yeah.
things we saw as kids, right?
Mhm.
Like we saw Pet Cemetery, we saw
Yeah.
Gremlins, we saw all the spooky stuffs.
yeah.
Gremlins
Go
too.
Girls, Sliver, yeah.
Mhm.
Indecent Proposal.
Maybe not that far. Maybe not that far yet.
Okay, that's just me.
Maybe that's a little later.
And
Let's
Harry
calm
met
down.
Sally. Yep.
But no, like, not even joking. We saw all this stuff that was like creepy, spooky, right?
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there watching Beetlejuice with my mom and all of the stuff. And I literally remember Beetlejuice being all inappropriate.
Oh
and
yeah.
grabbing his
At a
junk and
whorehouse.
being in the whorehouse. And I'm like, I don't get it.
I believe
And
it was a strip club.
Well, whatever. I turned to my mom and she covers her face. And I turned to my dad and he goes, oh yeah, that's the whorehouse. Yeah, they're gonna have sex with him because they want to. Because my dad was
What?
just
They told you the
like,
truth?
Like my dad was like, no, this is what it is, right? And I was like, oh geez, okay. This is how I grew up, right?
Right.
Did you sound like
Before Christmas was a bad movie and I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Wow.
when you were a kid,
Why?
did you sound like Bobby's mom from Bobby's World then too?
Why? What?
Why do you
He
hate me?
is such an asshole.
I'm sorry,
love
but that
it.
Minnesota is she from Minnesota?
No,
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
That's Wisconsin, right?
Is it Wisconsin or
I'm not from
Minnesota?
Wisconsin either.
That could be a Wisconsin
Maine?
accent.
No,
It really could.
I got nothing. There's nobody there on the Davenport.
Well, now you're going back into Minnesota again.
Right, like
we're not
Bobby.
doing that.
Is she just
With
doing the
our,
voice so no one knows who she really is? I'm very confused.
She sounds like fucking Kirk Cousins' wife. The quarterback show on Netflix, right? She was talking and they're in Minnesota. His wife is like, oh man, I got so anxious. I had to listen to my worship music. Like she's so
Give me another one.
I should.
they're so wholesome and
Yeah.
pure. I like Kirk Cousins, man.
She is
I
right,
wish only
though.
the best.
I'm
She is
from
right, though.
Alaska.
Oh. I didn't know
Yeah,
they
but she's
sounded
from like white trash Alaska.
So
I
Alaska.
didn't know they sounded like Wisconsin people though. That's weird.
Yeah, I've seen Mystery
You were the one who
Alaska.
told me that.
But you're
Yeah.
not supposed to tell other people that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're such
She's
an
not
asshole.
from white trash Alaska.
I mean, I feel like all of Alaska is just really a wasteland.
I mean, it's like
It is.
Appalachia.
It,
It's colder.
it is, and you
Yeah.
never want to move there. It's
No, I
horrible.
saw Mystery Alaska. Good movie,
No,
by the way. Check it out.
It's bad. You don't want it. It's no good.
All right. Well, she is right though. I saw before like puberty, Nightmare on Elm Street, Children of the Corn,
Apologize
Gremlins.
to me. It's not my show.
You know, yeah. Don't apologize to me either because
This is
I
probably the
nuke
highlight
my-
of the show.
I nuke my own shows every time.
Yeah,
let's
this is
finish-
content right here.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It is.
It takes a
People are
lot
listening.
of pressure off of us to have
Don't
to.
you know? All right, here we go.
You know, I showed you this trailer like the other day.
This
I just hate how they're singing the song.
did this song always feel this racist?
No, it was so much better. It was like the original, like, come,
Yeah.
Mr. Tallyman,
It's-
tally
it's-
me banana.
There's something about all these little white kids singing it that just gives it a different vibe.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
at a
but-
funeral.
Yeah, inappropriate.
Oh, I was gonna say before I deployed, I had to do all this shit like, ooh, who gets the money if you die or whatever, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
What do you
Mhm.
want, right? So my parents have money; they're fine. They don't need the few $100,000 they would get from me. So instead, they were going to
Good
build
for
a
you.
memorial in my honor at the baseball field that I played Little League on in our town, and I wanted the eternal flame like in Pete and Pete
Oh my
that he did
God.
for his lizard. It's a deep cut. Not everybody's
Yep.
gonna get that one.
Yep.
But for whatever reason, it stuck with me until I was like, you know what I want? I want the same treatment that lizard got. But yeah, with
Like the song Eternal Flame? Or
No,
an
because
Eternal
it is
Flame
a-
like Kennedy.
no, it's a
the
flame.
literal
Yeah.
Trinity,
Yeah.
eternal
Yeah.
flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about this Kennedy guy, but the lizard and Pete and Pete. That's what they did for him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Thanks for
Love
defending
Pete
our
and Pete.
country.
Listen to the song anymore? Is it just me?
It's terrible.
Probably
The
just
song
you.
is terrible, and I love how like
The song
like
is
maybe we
awesome.
forgot the
It's not
original movie,
this-
so she has to have the same haircut she did when she was like 16. Like,
That's not her. That's her
not
daughter.
her.
no, that was
That's,
her.
no, it wasn't. It was.
Okay, let's
what's
play it
her
again.
name?
Watch. Keep an eye close, people. That's her.
No
Ready?
way.
Watch. That's her. That's not her daughter.
Mm.
Before pulling off the top was the daughter, but this is Winona Ryder right there.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Yeah.
definitely her. Here, we'll go back to the daughter.
Don't
everybody's
let that
everybody's loving
Insta
this.
filter.
Daughter looks young. Young. She looks
know. I
definitely
mean, only once.
browner.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still disagreement in the chat about whether or not it's her.
Who? Winona?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do it again. It's Winona. Look at the haircut.
That wasn't her.
No, that was the daughter.
Yeah.
Right here is Winona Ryder.
Well, yeah, she's in entirely different clothes too.
Yeah. Look at her. I could even
Who
do
the
the.
fuck cut her bangs?
Well, no, it's the
They're
same
all
as it
fucked
was
up.
in.
You were that way before. That was Lydia's bangs.
Yeah, that's Lydia's bangs from the original. She never changed.
This may be
her
the only
haircut.
haircut that looks better than the Rachel. No, I'm sorry. This is the only haircut that makes the Rachel looks better than.
Dude,
There
you
you
see,
go.
you were.
Is that a
having
deep cut
sex in
too?
the '90s, and the Rachel was hot.
What the fuck? I wasn't even in puberty yet in the 90s.
That's
What are you
what I'm
talking?
saying,
No, the haircut
Yeah,
though
you're a
was
baby.
so ugly.
bro. Can I just
And
say that
all the
when
chicks
you-
had it.
No,
Several
time out.
times. Matt is like a little kid.
Oh, boy.
Mad,
I'm
when you-
sorry.
Well, when you went from hair that was
Mhm.
like aqua, whatever that net,
your
where the
head,
hair was
too.
really high in the front.
I was a Dapper
and
Dan man.
crimped in the back, and then they went to the Rachel. It was like the like the heavens opened up, and it was the hairstyle that saved us from the front high thing of like, I don't know, New Kids on the Block fame girls. Like,
Okay.
just
I-
terrible.
I can secede to the point of that it was a transitional look to get to a better one.
You're not wrong.
I heard you
As
lost
someone who's
'90s
lived
music.
through it.
Because it
You're
was
not wrong.
95.
I mean, I definitely.
Yeah, and we've all discovered 95 fucking sucks.
Right?
At
Oh,
least the music does.
oh,
Jeez.
oh,
The music was
So-
terrible.
A
I
little
can't
too
disagree with
diverse for
that.
my taste.
95 is a
Just saying.
fantastic year
Some
for
of us
movies.
apparently we're stuck in 80s butt rock land during the
Butt rock?
95 land.
I don't know if she said it. It wasn't me. I have
Yeah,
nothing
I-
to do with that
Who
statement. I
didn't
don't
love
endorse it.
butt rock music?
How the hell do you not? How old are you? You don't know 80s butt rock.
I'm 48. I
40-something.
totally know butt rock music.
Like we did the whole. We did like I did anything. I don't know R&B. I do some, but not
No.
really. And what
Yes,
had
okay.
happened was they played all the R&B
Right.
all at
Oh
one
man,
time.
I can't wait to play this for you
Oh,
tomorrow, so
man.
you find out what you said.
It's fantastic.
So they would do a rock cover of No Diggity?
No, dude.
No doubt.
You know, little Maxwell up in the house.
No diggity or no doubt. I might have figured that one out, but
Whoa,
they
she's
just
rhyming, guys. No
stuff,
diggity,
Oh.
no doubt. I would have
Be
found it
nice
out.
or she
That
may
was
start
awesome.
to pout.
right?
Oh my god.
And
I
then
love-
I'll have to be
I
on
love
my way
crowd-
out.
I don't know. I tried.
What I just going to pay?
Just May.
Yeah. What do you say? You know they were going to make a sequel to that?
Make things out of clay or lay
No.
out of day. I just may.
Yeah. They're
That
making
was,
a sequel to
Billy
Happy
Madden-
Gilmore.
Are they really?
Wasn't that Billy Madison?
No,
one?
that was
Or
Happy
that
Gilmore.
Happy- I
It was
love
after
that was
I
Happy
eat
Gilmore.
pieces of shit like you for
You
breakfast.
for breakfast.
You
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
pieces of shit for breakfast?
No. Yeah, I
That-
love
that-
Shooter. Shooter.
That level of dialogue is all through Roadhouse, but no one ever calls them out on it.
Right, and it was done
And it's
better.
never as well delivered. I'm
No.
Yeah,
sorry.
there you go. There
Uh-uh.
you go. All right, we got the suit, a little bit of a belly going. Probably no padding on this one though.
Wait, but it's actually him, so respect.
Yeah, it is him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it's actually Keaton, so respect.
Oh, is it? I
Oh.
thought
Yes.
Bill Skarsgård.
No, that's it.
No, that's Keaton. So you got to give that man respect. Good for him.
Do you?
'Cause
Yeah.
Yes, because he's Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Give him
Oh wow.
respect to Beetlejuice. He's
You know-
the ghost with the most.
I
baby.
don't want to give him respect just because it spins you up, and I'm
Dude,
enjoying this.
You're so much like me right there. I was like, God, I don't want to now, but I do respect the man. So.
Oh, dude. I want somebody brought up about calling it Unhappy Gilmore, the sequel. I want his character from Spaceman or whatever to be how he acts in Happy Gilmore. The most
Punch Drunk Love.
depressed. Oh, just
that is a
miserable.
sad sack. That is
Basically,
the
Luke
saddest movie
Skywalker him like they did in The Last
I
Jedi.
don't like it.
Right.
I don't know why I like Punch Drunk Love either, but for
It's
some reason I really like that
horrible.
movie.
Oh, I
that
bet
one's
you
a
like.
rough one to get through.
I bet you like Spanglish.
I never watched it.
I didn't
Oh.
either. I didn't want to read subtitles.
Yeah.
Even partially.
I don't like reading subtitles.
You don't
Did y'all see
understand
Spaceman, by the way?
Spanish?
His new
I
Netflix
don't
movie.
understand Spanish. I speak English.
So do I,
He has a
but
new
you
one?
can't
Yeah.
comprehend
It's
Spanish?
it's based on this book. It's some foreign, fucking old USSR or some shit. One of those countries. Anyway, and there's a giant spider in the ship with him. It's just him alone with this giant space spider.
A
This is-
space
We're
spider?
still talking
Yes.
about who are we talking about?
Yeah, it's called Spaceman with Adam Sandler.
Okay.
It's based on this book from Yugoslavia, Czech, whatever the country is.
the Czech Republic.
One of them.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those. All right. All
Not
right,
to be
guys.
confused with the Czech democracy or the Czech managed democracy.
Well, guys, can we shut up and show respect, please? Thank you.
The juice is loose.
Oh wow, we're back on that.
I gotta be honest, it did not win me over. Why is it using like the Ghostbusters type font?
Yeah, the
You know they got
fonts,
more.
writing.
I know for a fact they have more than just 3 options in Adobe Premiere.
He's a ghost you would like, Ned.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
there
like
would
Tim
be-
Burton.
Yeah, I like Burton. I do. And not all his stuff like that.
I like
freaking-
some Tim Burton. Tim Burton's very hit or miss.
Yeah,
he is like him in that remake, or not the remake, but their different version of Willy Wonka. That was just
Well, like
Tough to
Edward
watch.
Scissorhands, I
It's
hate
fantastic.
yeah, I'm not
oh,
a
it's
fan.
fantastic.
that. Yeah, it was
dude.
fucking weird and stupid.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Christmas. It's all about Christmas.
It's so he would drive himself crazy not being able to touch his own dick. You know what I mean? That would drive him insane.
If you can't masturbate, you're gonna use
Yeah,
those
yeah.
scissor hands to stab yourself to
There
death.
actually in the 90s there was a parody called Edward Penis Hands.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
when he
why I
does
put
the
Tom Green
cutting,
on it.
When he cuts the ice sculpture and the girl dances in it, Edward Penis Hands does something different and she dances in it. You guys use your
Oh,
imagination.
disappoint her 10 times?
Subculture. Yeah. It only lasted for like a split second. but
Yeah. It's because just a tip, just a tip, just a tip, just a tip. Thumb.
Oh man. Oh man. What
Wait, was
the
his
other-
thumb a penis as well?
Welcome.
No.
This is why you don't normally sit in on shows with us.
Because
Yeah, these
the
guys are just terrible.
normal commentary, just when he hears it.
Oh, please. Why don't you?
Why don't I sit in on shows with
Oh,
you?
Why
you
don't
did it
I
the
sit
best.
in on shows
I
with you? Don't
don't.
you know?
Don't you
Because
know?
I think you're a bunch of hosers.
I do. I think you're a bunch of hosers, and I
That's
say
fantastic.
stuff that will get people in trouble. And I
do
say
that
other
enough
things
myself.
about how y'all are dumbasses. And
Where did that
all
come
the
from,
best
y'all?
respect, but
How about you give me that beer?
Mostly,
Oh, that beer's empty. You should get another beer.
Yeah, this is fun. Keep it
Oh,
up.
maybe two.
Lock the door when she's out.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So people.
I'm not gonna lock the door. This is
No, I was kidding.
considering this her debut. I have so much trouble getting her on the mic.
I know.
Listen.
She can't take it back now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I'll
She's
clip it all out of this live podcast.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not like my channel's been demonetized before.
it's crazy. She's set in on multiple what the flicks when we're watching stuff.
Mhm.
Never talked to this level.
Really?
No, that's live. That whole live in the top corner there. This is live.
But like Mad
What'd she
doesn't
think we
See
were
how
backstage?
everybody in the chat has already heard the things you're saying?
Yeah.
You've been live this whole time.
No, know.
Yeah.
Did she think
Oh
we were
my-
doing like one of my
Wait a
things?
minute.
What the flicks and no
Wait
one
a
knows.
minute.
I'm never on What the Flicks.
You've been on What the Flick multiple times.
Like 3 times, and I was
That's
like,
multiple
"Give me
times.
2 whatever."
Did she think we were just 3 dudes hanging out backstage
Oh,
and
dude,
just
Culture's hearing you now.
yeah, culture
He's
culture
just
does not like bad language.
horrible.
Hate is a strong word.
I
Culture.
subscribe and I watch his 6-minute thing on like the rest of you uncultured
It's
goobers.
it's 20 minutes long.
It's awesome.
I watch the stuff that he does that's edited by Grant because that's higher quality
Hey,
anyway.
did she ever see my 7-minute daily covering his 6-minute daily? It was an
No.
old video.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm watching his 6-minute and I'm like kind of mad fapping or whatever. But I get
Yeah.
distracted by how good his skin looks,
Uh-huh.
and then I start talking about his lighting and his setup, not paying attention to anything he's saying.
Yeah.
And then fucking Kip did a 4-minute daily of my 7-minute daily of Coulter's 6-minute daily. It was supposed to be a running gag where we just keep doing everybody.
It died after that.
Well, yeah, because nobody was there to.
I can't believe you thought this was a recording.
That
and
is
not a live
perfect.
I
That
told
is
you I'm
really-
on a podcast
It's-
right now.
The perfect ending to that whole thing.
Yes. And Matt always edits his stuff. Or
It's live.
sometimes at least edits his What the Flicks. And also, I'm so sorry, Sporking.
Don't you please don't.
There's culture.
There's
Oh my
culture.
God,
Culture came on. I think
am
he,
I
you know,
really horrible.
he was gonna save you. That
No.
you're muted, buddy, or something.
Wow, you're even messing up mics now?
I'm here for Bride of Slender. Sorry. Yeah.
No, I completely understand. It's magic.
You understand, right? I'm in the audience. I'm like, she's rocking it, but she doesn't know it. She's a little timid. She doesn't have to be. This is amazing. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here.
Oh,
No,
Please.
Yeah.
no,
Thank you.
horrible.
don't feel bad because if you saw the What the Flick with Culture, he knows all about.
What do I know all about?
When we broke him.
Yeah, when that
I must
alcohol
break
snuck up on
you.
you.
Oh man, this is good
Alcohol.
time.
Dangerous stuff. What's up, Culture? How you been, man?
I've been
Oh wow.
great.
Look at that. Grant.
Oh, my editor.
There he is.
Oh my gosh.
And our producer.
Royalty over here.
Yeah,
Royalty.
he is the man.
you never
Mr.
met Grant Gregory?
300K or some shit.
We're in talks for him to produce a new show that I don't think we're ready to talk about just yet.
Yeah. Well, we're talking
It's
about
called.
me and you?
Oh, okay. I won't spoil it then.
Oh, I bet.
Wait, so we're gonna make it real again? Let's make it real again.
What, this feeling that I feel?
Yeah.
Deep inside.
And I just can't fight this feeling anymore.
Wow. Wow. Are you Dan
Well,
Vasquez?
you can edit that part out, can't you?
we'll
Yeah,
fix
cut that one
part,
out. Cut that
right?
out. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
fix it in post. We'll fix it
Yeah.
in post.
Oh, that's mean and hateful.
It's funny, too.
Wow.
Say things like that.
Wow.
Yeah, Culture. I
Yeah.
can't believe you said that to her.
I said what? Said what?
Mm-hmm.
What did I say?
Yep.
Easy. I love this shit. How's everybody doing tonight? We have a new panel. Look at everybody here. It is. It is.
Wow,
the
it's like I
sausage
don't even
fest.
exist anymore.
No, Mad.
Yes.
I am here for Bride of Slender. I'm here for Mad.
You
I'm
didn't
always-
say mad. You just said slender.
Yeah,
Bride of Slender.
Bride is slender. Yes. Let's make sure.
Yeah,
We
you
got
ain't
that.
here for me.
No, I talked to you last night. Bride of Slender does not make enough live appearances. I'm just saying.
She is a rare
No.
treat.
This was a rare treat. I am glad
Oh,
it happened on
you-
my channel.
You should hear her when she's having to watch a Neil Breen movie.
Oh.
Loses her
Oh,
Oh
mind.
no, where did Grant go?
I don't know. He still has his
Australia.
Sir Gregory
Fucking internet,
in
you
the
know.
background. Oh, now that's gone too.
I love that guy. He's okay. So if it, hey Brian, if it weren't for
the stream,
if
Oh,
it
I
weren't
think he's
Matt's
coming
still
back.
really butthurt about losing that.
if it weren't for Grant,
Yeah. You're gonna have to talk through him, Culture.
Yeah, just
Just
talk to
happening.
them.
Well at it.
Yeah, just keep going. She does not have any concept of how live streams work.
I know, she's like, I'm so sorry. Also, I love it. I love it. Keep it going. But
Listen.
Culture, what were you gonna say?
No, it's like, okay, so what people don't realize is Grant is a bigger deal than all of us.
Yeah,
Facts.
combined.
Yeah, he's got like 6 figures in the followers department.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, don't even bring up the fucking legit hip hop stars that he hangs out with.
Yeah, that's true. That is
true.
He does work with.
I'm so very close.
I'm not afraid to talk about my friends who are in the hip hop industry, unlike other people on this panel.
I have to tell you, I like that high res kid. He's nice.
Yo, I came across this John Wick song with Twista.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like randomly, I'm like, bro, and I sent it to Grant because Grant and I, you know, we talk about music a lot. I'll send him shit. I was like, Grant, you gotta check out this fucking shit. He's like, yeah, meat. I work for him. I've done his music. I've shared this music with you. I'm like, oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw Grant on a stream with Shadiversity the other day, and I was like, ooh, shit, not long before he leaves us behind.
Wait, is it
on Friday Night Tights soon?
I'm the good luck Chuck.
Was it on that show that he was supposed to get me on 2 years ago when it started?
Probably.
No.
The
this was
Australian.
This was on Side
We're talking about AI art.
Oh, what? You don't think I could have bullshit my way through that?
Wait,
I do it every weeb day.
All right, go for it.
Hey, I need to go get a beanie. I'll be right back.
Get a beanie. Culture needs a beanie. Robert.
Why are you hiding? Like,
Who's
bye? Oh, bye. Okay. I was like, the
bye.
show doesn't stop. We're still
Talk to you later.
Bye. Thank you for coming on.
That was
Bye.
Not
amazing.
leaving. He was saying goodbye to Culture like he was never coming back.
Oh, wow. That's even better.
Well, I mean, in her defense, we don't know if he's coming back. Who knows what could happen there in his beanie trip?
19 monitors with all the different shows on.
God, this show looks so bad, dude.
Definitely need to mute this.
Okay, so there's one part here at the beginning. I'm gonna say pause, and I need you to tell me what's wrong with it. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna wait for Culture.
Dude, are you already getting angry when we haven't even started the trailer yet?
I'm not angry. I just have thoughts, and those thoughts are not.
Oh, man, those
Wait a minute,
thoughts are YouTube gold and
But I thought this was made for women. I thought this was made for women.
Into my brain is not PC right now.
Well, but Bride of Slender, I thought this was for women. This movie, like, forces female.
I don't even know what you're looking at, but all I can see is please don't just.
It really looks like it was made.
It's two Asian boys sitting down.
Yeah. Well, one Asian boy and a ginger Asian.
Oh, hey, it's Ginger Ninja.
He must be from one of those Pacific islands. They always have weird diseases where they grow hair everywhere. Dude, you see that dude that was in a coma and had like 5% chance of living because there was an ingrown hair on his leg or whatever that he tried to remove, and it shut down his system and all kinds of crazy shit. And they had to have him on a bed that flipped him like the eggs in Jurassic Park for fucking ever. Yes.
Bullshit.
All the stuff that he is saying is stuff that I would say, but except for it would be.
So are you saying his brain was scrambled?
A little bit. Wait,
no, you don't need any more beer.
With a red beard.
No, of course.
Oh, that's funny. I have a lot of red in my beard too.
Slender. No, you know what I mean? You don't ever need more beer. You enjoy more.
No, you never need it, but
no, I'm allergic.
I
don't
break out want
handcuffs,
her to have anymore. How about that?
Yeah. She could be allergic like me, though.
To what?
To alcohol. I break out in handcuffs.
Not.
You're Chinese?
Yeah.
I was going to say, technically, she's not allergic, but she's got worse problems than that, in that her body can turn sugars and carbs into alcohol.
Yeah, I'm like the world's best Irish.
Wait. So you can get drunk off a potato before it's turned into vodka?
Yes.
Wow, so
you cut her off of potatoes as a result.
So if you ever go to prison, you won't even need a toilet to make yours.
How am I at the bottom? I'm the only other person on camera. What is happening right now?
I was waiting for you to get back. I'm going to send Damaj and I, if you're not busy, we'll send you a link because we're going to be talking Acolyte now. So,
what's up, man? I didn't see him come in.
I fucking hate you. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, man?
He's got to talk to his people the way he talks to his people.
Yeah.
True. True. I learned that from my patrol captain. He said, "Look, you don't talk to everyone the same. You don't talk to a councilman the same way you would talk to a fucking dude dealing on the corner. It just won't because they would not comprehend what it is that you're saying. Either one of them.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
no,
Mad, the first time we spoke to the mayor, Mary, what's up, my nit? And then just the whole thing was ruined.
Yeah,
I just want to say this right now. I look like Mad's weed dealer. I'm just saying.
Man, you can buy gummies now. Anyway, at a store. No, so the patrol captain, right? He was black. Big into karate. Behind him in his office was a picture of him in Japan in a gi with a giant fro. It's the craziest picture. And you would all
was his master Ashita Kim?
Yes. And moving on.
Lil Kim? Lil Kim?
Are you gonna play the trailer?
Yeah, I was. Wait. You jumping on?
Is there a Little Kim trailer?
Oh God,
is she even a thing now? Yeah,
she's still around. She slept with Biggie, didn't she?
What about Left Eye?
I'm sure it wasn't limited to just him.
Oh, Left Eye didn't make it.
Man, why has Left Eye been coming up so much?
That's like the second time I've heard Left Eye this
Dude,
week.
that's 3 days in a row now.
Yeah.
Really?
I think she's making a comeback.
Right? Oh, better put some fire
retardant.
Yeah, retardant shit on your car.
Chili can use the money.
Speaking of
just
chili,
so everybody's aware, I think we can officially close out the Bride of Slender sighting. Too many people showed up. She got nervous and she ran away.
Oh. Wait, why does he get nervous?
Wait. Okay, so shush. All you guys be quiet.
Yeah.
Slender. Bring back the bride. Bring back the bride.
I don't care for the way you said that.
Bring it back.
Ugh, that made me uncomfortable.
Bring me the woman.
Yeah. Bride of Slender, if you can hear me, do not come back. This does not sound safe.
It might be dangerous.
Try to find her.
Don't do your fingers like that. That makes it worse.
Bring me the woman. Bring me the woman.
Somehow
that's less creepy.
That came to you way too easy. Like you had that in. You had that in like
this one.
Warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah. He's been waiting to use that for like a year now. Oh, it's finally time. Bring me the
and play.
All right, we're gonna play. Well, Damaj and I comes. We'll start it over.
Wait! I got
right.
the bride back. What did you want to say, Culture?
What? Oh, hey! Don't go anywhere. We're enjoying you.
Drama.
You gotta hang with us,
dude. Everything you say sounds wrong. Everything you say, like,
We're
don't leave. We're all enjoying you.
Have you ever seen The Accused?
And by the way, your beanie is only amplifying their creepiness.
We all took it that way.
My boss is in the other room.
We love the boss,
and I'm good. She's not
that
gonna
beard
kill.
is huge, bro. How long is that?
Brahma Bull came in here because he
They
heard
look
you popping
good.
off.
Oh, Brahma, we have timestamps for you.
Oh, I added Brahma. What just happened? Wait a minute. Where's Brahma? Okay, I'm sorry about that, buddy.
Sorry, Brahma.
I meant to hit Damaj and I, and for some reason I took you out.
No, I think it's fine if you take him out.
There we
okay.
go.
Man, Scott, maybe you should just move your starting time for this thing because apparently hour and a half in, everyone's available.
I should go at like 10. We should.
All right, so hit
my
play.
outro in.
Okay, so wait.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Damaj and I, what's up, brother?
How you feeling?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. Hope y'all doing well.
In person, Damajanai is more handsome. I don't know if that's possible.
Ripped. He's ripped.
But dude's yoked. Looks like he could lift the Empire State Building. Not only that, he is handsome.
But one of
Thank
the
you
only
very much,
people that
gentlemen.
is
you guys
not
are
taller
not
than
so bad yourself, you know.
Wow. Well, it looks like my summer is going to be a summer of working out before I go to Dallas. My God, I didn't know.
Grant is loud.
Your summer, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right. Everybody ready for I think this is
let's do
Star
it.
Wars.
Quick.
Star
Oh,
Wars?
I'm going to go have a smoke. I've already seen this.
No, Mad, stay for
Mad,
this
we
first
need
bit.
you.
Okay, all right, all right.
We love all the Star Wars.
Oh, all of it.
All the Star Wars.
Close your eyes.
That's
why.
All right, you heard what he just said.
Instructions.
Close your eyes.
Okay, keep watching.
Okay.
Your eyes can deceive you.
It's true.
We must not trust.
My eyes are telling me there's a lot of girl Jedi nowadays.
Right? And a suspicious amount of women in this.
So if I'm closing my eyes and I'm seeing all these other things around me,
Well,
I'm
you can
looking
trust
at
that, yeah.
I'm looking at a very dystopian future.
Yeah, past.
No, future.
Well, future past.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait,
okay.
is the teacher a woman too?
I mean,
Yes.
days of future past, I guess.
Are you sure that's I think that's the Asian dude.
Oh, it is.
It's one of them. It's one of them.
He has really bad hair.
Don
He
Quixote.
does, because he's a great
Dude,
actor. He's the one from.
he had bad. He had bad hair in
Jesse
Squid
was
Game.
Asian.
Don Quixote.
Oh yeah, that's Bill.
Yes,
Squid
but
Game.
this is not the Squid Game actor that got busted for sexual assault. This is
No,
the other guy.
the main character guy.
All right.
This is the main character.
Oh.
I caught one dude on the far right.
That's,
so
you don't know that.
Yeah. Well,
That's
yeah,
a
you're
weird-
right.
That's
I'm
not-
assuming.
ah,
I'm assuming.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming.
Man, these are some cheap ass looking costumes.
No,
Like-
actually, this isn't even good cosplay costumes. I feel like where I am right now, I'm at a bazaar in Tibet. That's where I'm fucking am right now.
And you know
Wait,
what?
what?
Culture?
You're in Tibet?
No, they're
That's
in
what-
Tibet.
Oh,
They're in Tibet.
No, dude, they're in
I feel like
space.
I feel like I'm
No.
in a bazaar in Thor Love and Thunder, or no, Ragnarok. Thor
Ragnarok, yeah, Love and Thunder sucked ass. Don't even.
I feel
Love
like
and
we're
Thunder
on
did suck,
lot
So did
D
Ragnarok.
at
Which one was
Universal.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's Universal.
Ragnarok was
By the way,
Disney.
you know, I don't think they use volume for this one because they've been getting.
Yeah, Love and Thunder is where his girlfriend becomes.
in
Thor.
certain places they did. I mean,
Did they?
yeah, this is most of it isn't shot there
Right.
because there's depth. You were right.
Mhm.
I mean, Matt, you are always on it.
Mhm.
But-
Yeah, because they got so much shit because of how bad it's been looking. It can be used well. You know, we've seen it. Be utilized, you know, really well. But now they're like, oh, we're gonna give up on it after it was supposed to be this innovative fucking the future.
Well, in that first season, even though I did not like the Mandalorian, that first season they used it pretty well. And then once people
Right.
said they liked it, they went fucking full board. They were just like, "We're going for it."
Everybody wanted to come and talk to the Bride of Slender. That's why they're all here.
That's why we're here.
What? No, it's not.
It is. Look,
she doesn't know that. She
I'm
doesn't know
not
you
here
guys
for
hear
Scott.
tell
Man,
tell
we're-
her
I'm here for
right
you,
now.
bro.
Like, holy crap, there's a lot of you
We're
guys.
mad fapping the shit
Yeah.
out of this trailer.
But
This is
we're
mad
Like,
fapping.
half of you.
we're here for you.
Spork fapping.
We're
Well,
you-
actually, technically, I know.
Oh, you know.
From, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know you. I know Mad. Obviously, I know my husband.
Oh, Demogenite? Demogenite
I
is
know been on streams. I'm sorry.
He's a galactic
I'm not,
pimp.
well, I'm just going to tell you, you don't know this, but you will. Demogenite is the handsomest man on YouTube. I mean, a lot of people say it's Drunk 3PO.
Oh,
but
I
it's
strong
really-
disagree.
It's really Demogenite.
I say Latino.
Oh, well, then I
slant,
should
Yeah.
possibly know
Until he
him
grew
as
that
a
much.
baby.
And
Times
clearly this is why I
timestamp,
don't show my
yeah.
face because I don't want to steal anyone's
Timestamp
title.
is
Jay is
142.
uncomfortable. Like he's too tall. You know what I mean?
He's
It's
way
uncomfortable
tall.
to be around him. It's
When-
awkward.
Demogenite's my height, which is nice.
What's too tall?
You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
So-
yeah.
So
Yeah,
did you
whatever
see that
Jay
one,
is.
that one post that Junk put up about the short kings, right? So I said, I guess it's my time to shine, baby.
Hey,
Oh, so
My
you
time to
must
shine, baby.
I-
be- there you go then. There
from-
you go.
from-
I'm
from-
sorry.
from my heart, I love that. I love Demogenite. He's a good dude.
No, the Minnesota
man.
accent is just throwing me off.
Oh God, it's
Ow.
fantastic.
Original.
Why do you hit me?
Because you're
It's
a
the-
man and you can take it.
Oh
Wanna?
wow, is that even allowed to be said anymore? That's fantastic.
not all you
Men
Yeah.
are-
I was gonna make you a
Immense
sandwich.
reviews right now.
Yeah, I would like a sandwich.
I am a tiny woman. There is no way I am.
Yeah,
abusing
tiny
you.
woman with a serious right hook.
Slender.
Sporking fact.
Thank
Good
you.
story.
That was perfect timing. That was
Yeah.
perfect timing. All right, so let's don't.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yo, that
Tell me
picture you put up
what
there is
comes
great.
into your mind.
What's that?
Oh, the Batman Superman one?
The one that no, the one that Culture had on. That was hilarious.
Oh, the one with Walton, or the
wow.
Walton.
Wait, who is that with Kevin Feige?
That's Amy Pascal, the spider bitch.
What? Oh, the director
Spider
of Madam whatever.
Isn't she the one that like leaked something about Spider-Man and he was like looking at her like he was gonna have her like shit himself?
Yeah, but you have to remember her history. She used to run Sony, like used to run it. Like
before the leak?
She was and then and her leaks were fucking bad.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I can't believe what they took from us. North Korea took us from the opportunity of seeing 22 Jump Street combined with Men in Black. That movie would have been fucking awesome.
Oh my god, they were gonna do a mashup?
Yeah, but it got leaked when Sony got hacked. So I guess they decided not to do it. Like, well, now they know we can't make it.
Seriously, why do you waste your fucking hack on Sony to reveal that,
Hollywood's assholes?
Because Mad wanted it.
Shit, Seth Rogen. Why do you waste your hack on Sony to reveal a Seth Rogen movie?
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic.
Oh no, he's not in 22
Nobody
Jump
likes
Street.
Seth Rogen.
No.
Nobody.
Yeah, Seth Rogen's
If
not
Seth Rogen is married, his wife hates him.
You know the only time I like
most
him
wives
is
hate
in,
their husbands.
Invincible. I like him Invincible.
The Bride of Slender doesn't hate Slender.
I thought he was good in Green Hornet. I'll be back.
Just talk about himself
just
in the
beating
third
you to
person?
death.
Yes,
I was very impressed with the third person.
It was pretty smooth.
Hey, I just want to say
Now I'm confused.
that Bruce Springsteen should probably not have come back. I'm just gonna say that.
You're just upset that everyone's calling him the boss and not the boss.
It's same energy here, kids.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Are you serious?
Fucking gross.
Jesus, I would have killed myself.
That's like the meme from The Office. They're the same picture.
Photoshop?
Yeah.
No, that's a real
tasteful
thing.
hint of
That actually happened.
No, that's
the tasteful hint of nipple.
No, it really is.
Right, dude.
I did not alter this.
That one person looks like a.
No, those
a
images were
CPR
not
dummy.
altered in any way.
No,
I didn't
I
alter
thought-
them. No.
I thought that was the was it the Eurythmics back in the 80s? What's her name? Not
That
the
is
Annie
not
Lennox.
a CPR dummy.
Annie
Annie
Lennox.
Lennox.
No,
Yeah.
that's a CPR dummy.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's a
Oh my God.
CPR
Yeah.
dummy.
I hate you so
That was
much.
perfect. That's
But
a
you married
CPR
me.
dummy.
Yes,
Um,
hate your
I
face.
guess you were keeping your enemies closer then.
Grant, have we gotten to the part where we're supposed to pause yet?
No, not yet. It's literally coming
Okay.
up.
I just want to make sure I don't miss it.
I thought we were
wrong one. Sorry,
I thought we were pausing. Did
we were
pause?
pausing. We paused.
Just play it. I'll tell you when.
You're ready?
Hey, sweetheart, we're gonna pause.
Everybody's
Okay,
paused.
Okay.
Everybody.
Pause.
All right, pause. Hold on.
Pausing.
The boss is
unpause.
waiting for the pause. So
All right, pause on.
wait, that's play.
Oh, yeah, right.
That is literally the opposite of pause.
I said pause on though, so it meant the reverse.
Oh.
Wouldn't pause off?
Pause. Pause.
Pause right
Okay.
here.
What was the first thing the Jedi said?
I
Close
don't
your
know.
eyes.
Pause.
Yeah. Look at the thing next to the girl.
He
Those are his
doesn't
Yeah,
have eyelids?
I don't. How's that happening? By the way,
Does it not have eyelids? I'm very
No.
confused right now.
They put that in the trailer. Close your eyes, and
Close your eyes.
it doesn't have its eyes closed.
It doesn't have the ability to close its eyes, you insensitive fuck.
And also look at the dude in the back left hand corner. I think he's out.
He's asleep.
dude, I feel like that.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, if someone could
Say something.
put
Can I
culture
say something
space
real
on
quick?
that guy would be great.
Sure. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Here's a problem. I'm gonna
Hey,
destroy
problem.
this whatever they call this thing, this Star Wars now.
Trailer.
Why is there so many damn humans in here? Can somebody explain that to me? It's supposed to be a galaxy far, far away, not freaking New Brunswick, New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah, but
Listen,
you
what
know
okay,
the
what?
the
F?
DEI standards do not apply to aliens.
Do you understand that since
There's no white people.
Mandalorian,
White
they've
dudes,
added even they've like tripled the amount of aliens compared to like the Mandalorian when we brought that up, and it still sucks how many aliens
Each
they
one
have.
is the
in it.
last of their
And
species.
it doesn't matter. We get 0 Bolchinians.
I do miss the Balchinians.
Balchinians. Gotta
I
get
mean,
'em.
think about this. Just think about the Phantom Menace, right? In the Phantom Menace, and you look at the High Council, the Jedi High Council. I think Mace is the only human in it. Everybody else is an alien.
Dude,
Like the
yeah, they were
beginning?
diverse as fuck.
Wait,
Yeah, they
wait.
were.
Time Prophet just reminded me of a song. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
Close. It's not quite Batoon, but we're picking up what you're putting down.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, damn, called him out on his singing. You're just
I was
coming in here
hoping
and
she was
slitting
going to sing it.
throats, huh?
She's
Hoping
one
she
of
was gonna
us.
sing it. One of
One of
us.
us.
Private
of
Slither
us.
shows no moisty.
One of-
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
You an alienologist?
Are you an alienologist?
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell me which? I don't know. Okay.
One
Did you
it
give him some
is.
positive reinforcement? He stepped up his
Before I
game.
finish this song.
I can't.
Oh.
Fuck the song. Hey, welcome to the crew. You know what?
She's gonna make him cry himself to sleep tonight.
Bride of Slender
Before
has
I
joined
finish
us.
this
She's on fire.
song.
She's
on
joined
fire.
us.
That's how it goes.
I-
Damn it.
I my
Sing it,
heart.
sing it. I'll
By the
do it
way,
like
the
that,
cock.
and I'm
The
really, really sorry.
but bride, the cockles of my heart are warm.
Down in the cockles, or
Down in the
Maybe
Maybe
cockles.
the
subcockles.
subcockles.
Maybe even in the
Subcockles?
colon.
Well, no, but you know the cockles
Cultures
anyway.
and that.
Oh, not in the subcockles or the spleen. Gotcha. Cool.
Let me ask a question about this
So
trailer.
I know where you lie.
Dude, let the host talk.
No, I don't care. This show was announced like 2 years ago, right? And this show comes out like in 2 months, and this is the first trailer we've gotten, so they know this is shit.
Oh, yes.
This is as bad as like the Marvels, like how late they're putting out a trailer. This is going to be terrible.
Do you know where this came from? The like the foundation of this.
Leslie and her, like, it's her story because she had no clue about Star Wars.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she sought inspiration in naming this thing from the suffrage movement in the UK going way back. She called it Blue Stockings LLC.
They let him vote over there too.
They did.
We messed up.
We fucked up.
We really
Uh-huh.
fucked up.
Calm down. Now your jokes are sucking.
Those were
Come on.
stupid, man.
Excuse me.
Her
Hey,
joke
don't-
is
don't
fine.
listen to him.
Her joke is fine. You know
Do
what,
not
Slender?
listen to him.
Whoa. We're having a conversation here, Culture.
You know,
on
so
my
were we
screen,
on the
allow it.
actual show.
I allow it. I allow culture. Mute if you don't want us to hear you.
Also,
Please don't
I
mute.
allow culture because I like him.
I love all of you
Well,
people.
that's a mistake.
I mean, it depends on what we're allowing culture, because I have my limits.
You know, I will agree with that.
Okay,
All right.
I understand that, but the boss is in the other room. Okay,
Yeah. Hi, boss.
how many years is it? 30 what? I'm getting in trouble.
Dude,
Yeah,
Culture, you're old.
Why are you asking the
He's
number?
old because he's got 30, and you're how old? Because you got 20. What?
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Wait,
Yeah,
you guys
so
are
he's
over
old.
20?
We're in our 40s.
No, I
Wow.
meant like married.
And
Yeah, that's what
technically,
I'm saying.
she's older than
Anniversaries.
me because she's kind of a cougar. So
Oh, wow. He went there.
Not a cougar.
you
he
will
went
be
there.
until my birthday.
I'm going to, okay?
All right. Let's play the rest of this.
See fire.
Oh, she sees
I see
fire.
rain.
I don't. How come we didn't? Hey, by the way, why
Yeah.
didn't we see fire there? I
It
see
would've
fire.
probably-
I see a
probably would've-
fucking black screen. The fuck?
Could have been a good spot. Could have been a good spot. Now, who was that chick just there?
That's a mate. Trinity. She's in the Matrix. I know
Oh, it
her.
is. It is.
We're gonna
Trinity.
see Jedi Fu.
I was hoping they were like, I was worried there wasn't going to be enough women in this. So this is great. You know what I find funny? This is right before they start to like collapse as Jedi and they're all women in it. Kind of missing the point. What she's trying to like show us
Hey.
is like women are strong, but she's showing the decline is because of all these women.
Yeah, no, it's way too many women.
Yeah. Yep.
There's-
What
What
is
is
Well,
it?
it's only
Wait.
women.
Only women.
Matt actually said something. There's a something kind. What is it called? A disturbing number of women.
Yes.
At man's line. Okay. All right. Very good.
Yeah. All right.
Because
More
he's not
women.
here. He's off
No, he took a break.
gummying. He's gummying.
Gummying and smoking.
He's gumming something. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
He's like a 70-year-old woman with no teeth. He's off gumming shit. I'm just saying. I'm cursing
What?
tonight,
I
by the
didn't
way.
I like
say
it.
anything.
I
Why
like
Culture's
you
getting
be
jealous.
nice to me when I just laughed at a joke that someone else made.
Yeah, because you're being
What?
mean. Now stop it.
Culture wants a gum job.
What?
What?
No.
I'm gonna kick you off the show.
What?
What? Oh,
It's
those are-
Jedi Fu.
those two women? Okay.
Hey, Grant, you're running this, right?
No, I am.
Oh,
That's why
shit.
it's
Can,
bad.
can you play it at like like nothing speed? Like
Nothing
like,
speed?
And is it just me, or is the fight choreography absolutely terrible?
well, okay, so yeah, there we go. Oh,
There we
yeah.
go. Ready?
Oh, this is your prawn moment. Rewind to the
Okay.
beginning of the
All
Jedi
right, the
food.
fight.
Jedi.
And I use finger quotes. Fight.
All right, here we go. Super slow mo.
Okay, here we go.
They know how to fight.
Yeah, they don't know how to fight.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you know how to fight. What the fuck is that?
What?
Look
the
at
fuck
me.
are
I
you
can raise
looking
my
at?
hand. My hand is down. I've raised my hand again. My hand is down again. Raise it
Wait a
again,
minute, did she
down
just grab
again.
the blade? Oh
That
my
was
God,
not
that was
She pulled her arm up, and then the woman just held her arm there untouched. Like she literally all she had to do was move it like 3 degrees down, and she would have stabbed her. But she just
like,
held her arm up.
right
Yeah.
about here, right?
Just keep watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? Watch. No, she just holds her arm there.
She
She
just-
just holds
Oh
the
my
arm there
God.
for no reason.
She went past it.
Whoa! Hey, I've seen that. I've seen that in kung fu movies.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely when your head writer of a Star Wars or head, showrunner of a Star Wars series says I don't want to see lightsabers, you're in for a treat,
Well,
everybody.
yeah. Well, no, you're gonna see lightsabers because one of them turns into a whip.
No. Oh,
But what you're not. Well, I mean, just
Are you fucking
lesbian
kidding
it
me?
up a little bit. I mean, look,
Hold on.
I'm just
Hold
happy
on.
there's. Oh, okay.
The whip is not a bad deal, but they're going to screw it up because the whip was from the EU. You know the thing that they destroyed because they don't want to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
there's
EU
no-
doesn't
They had
exist
whips.
anymore.
Wait.
Yes, it does. That's the
There-
actual only
exists.
Star
There
Wars
wasn't
that
enough
exists
books to
outside.
marginate. That was the problem. There
No,
wasn't
they
enough
didn't.
material.
They didn't have books or 500 like page tomes or anything.
or
The
strong
EU
female
especially
characters.
pisses me off because they keep stealing from it and not giving
Exactly.
credit to the
They
original
steal from
authors.
it and they make it worse. That's what it is. They steal from it and
Yep.
make it terrible. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry, Culture. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I
just
think
wanted
you're.
to say,
I think you're right, but I think we're gonna end up with some like kind of foxtail poking out of some chick's ass that's got like fucking lasers on it and shit.
I mean, that could be.
What the
Well,
fuck are
well,
you
see,
talking about?
And anime.
the thing is, in the EU, it was an actual whip that had the plasma that went through it. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
but it wasn't.
what they're
You
gonna
couldn't
do.
move between.
Exactly. What they're
Right.
gonna do is do what you said. They're gonna have it be a lightsaber, then turn to a whip, which is
Oh,
stupid.
wait.
It's
No,
supposed
no,
to be the
no.
actual whip that has the
Demogeny-
plasma going through it.
I love you, bro, but here's the thing: that lightsaber is non-binary. So
Oh, that answers everything.
so it doesn't identify, as a lightsaber, but when it
It's-
needs to
it's
be.
not a straight. It's
It's not. It's definitely not a straight lightsaber. I mean, when it needs to be a straight lightsaber, it's a straight lightsaber. But when it's not, it's a whip.
Sometimes it whips, sometimes it nays.
Yeah.
Watch me whip. Now watch me
Whip it
nay-nay.
good.
Oh my God, Slender, you got way too excited for that song.
I was excited for that song for him.
I'm just excited for the fact that the Bride of Slender came on the show for a while.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Did
For
she
a
run
while,
away?
spared
she's
me the
been here-
embarrassment by saying all the things I was thinking.
Run
Oh,
away,
so
run
good.
away.
So good.
Oh, wait. Okay.
That's
Okay.
nice
Whoa.
palate cleanse.
Whoa.
Do you
look
have
at
any
that,
Tifa?
huh?
Can
you have any
I just
Tifa?
say oof? Can I just say that's an oof? Can I just say that the slide, the back slide with
Yeah.
the dust and things? I've never seen that before in any film ever.
Ever. Nothing.
Or music
I
video.
can think of off the top of my head.
Hey, do you have the meme with the helicopter lightsaber thing? Because that's the best.
Yeah, that one is definitely still in my repertoire. You're talking about oh shit, is it?
I still love
delete
switchblade saber. Still my best though. What the?
Yeah.
It's like
We're
fucking
gonna see
corkscrew
that
saber.
that
Okay.
one. That's one. Definitely we'll see.
okay.
I don't think I have the helicopter one though.
Boo! I made it
that-
for you.
I know, but sometimes things have to get deleted for things like this.
Oh well, actually, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go.
What we got? Wow!
Someone is killing Jedi.
Yeah, that's the thing they really like to do nowadays.
Hey,
Blah.
that was a guy.
Yellow.
Okay, stop it right there. Stop it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell you, I'm sure everybody knows this already, but I'm going to tell you
Ray is amazing.
That line right there, that line that he says, someone's killing Jedi, and it doesn't make sense.
Right.
This is, now, I mentioned this in my stream. If they call anybody in here Sith, it's going to be a problem. Because the grand plan is not just the Palpatine thing. The grand plan has been something that's been going on since Darth Bane.
Yes,
the rule of two,
a long time before.
Right? So, if somebody's killing Jedi and they don't know why, and it doesn't make sense, and they're going around slashing, remember, there's a small movie called The Phantom Menace. Yep, I don't know if you heard it, but in that movie, it's clearly said, which is we can't play. It's not the canon game because it's in the movies. The movies count as a 100% canon. The Sith have been extinguished for a millennia. That's the Phantom Menace. This is the 130
but they'll retro change it, and Yoda will know, and then he'll have some stupid line like "No one must know this yet," or something stupid like that, and they'll keep it a secret.
Oh wow,
that'll be how they fix it.
No one must.
If they here's you got that, or again. If they say they're dark Jedi, they can get around it. They can say that they're not Sith, they're dark Jedi. But the instant they call them Sith, that's a problem because the Sith are supposed to be gearing up for the grand plan. The other problem is I want to know which one of these females is going to be taking the place of Darth Tenebris or Darth Plagueis, because you cannot get around the fact that those two have to exist at some form of fashion at a mere 132 years is nothing. That's 100 years. It's 100. Okay, so 132 years. That's 100 years before Palpatine's born. Because Palpatine is about 30.
Plagueis would be a young adult to an adult at this stage.
Yeah, and that would mean he would have his master. So which one is to? And again, here's the problem with Plagueis that they haven't really spoke on. Plagueis is supposed to be a Mun, which makes sense because the Mun are in charge of the banks.
Money.
The banks is how he got into politics. That's the whole reason why that was the whole grand plan, right? So I'm trying to figure out because now what are they going to do? This is why I said all they had to do was do 7, 8, and 9 and just say, you know, we're done. We don't want to do anything else with Georgia stuff and just start over, like reboot Star Wars in their own image. By them doing what they're doing, every single thing they do. George is a hostage.
Dude, come on, dude. Let's
come on.
Stop.
Look, listen to me. John 3PO showed a video of George during the Indiana Jones premiere. Dude's looking like Stan Lee. I'm just saying. I feel some Stan Lee vibes going on. I think. Remember, his wife is only 7 years older than me. His wife is young. George is in his 80s. His wife is young, and she is best friends with Bob, and she is a big time stock shareholder herself. So
and he's a fucking billionaire. He has a dick too. Be a man. Be a man. Like, I'm sorry, George Lucas is the type of guy who never held back saying what he thought, even when it was going to hurt him money wise when the sequel movies came out.
That's why I
had
said
a few good comments. So
that's why
I'm sorry. I just feel like
I'm feeling some Stan Lee vibes on it, man. I wish I had the video.
Yeah, man, that's kind of scary.
I'm feeling some Stan Lee vibes on it, man. He didn't have that. Listen, when you seen George before, you saw the spark in his eye, like he still has, some life in him. He didn't have that spark. I just feel somebody doing something to the man. I feel bad for the man. I know he got $1 billion or whatever, but I'm just saying something ain't right. The guy literally said he sold his baby to white slavers. You can't take that back.
Yes,
you can't take that back, bro.
The thing is he already signed the contract that Spencer's referring to, where he wasn't supposed to talk bad about any of the upcoming movies or anything, and he still did.
And he did. He got in trouble for it.
So you're telling me now he's like, the guy, there was somebody who's going to come in and maybe actually help with Star Wars, someone who had a vision. And he's like, no, let's keep Bob Iger and the whole crew the same. Maybe he just wants it to burn. Maybe he's like, you know what? You guys didn't
That doesn't
listen
help
to
his
anything I
stock.
said. Now I just wanted to go on. What were you saying, Brahma?
That doesn't help his stock.
No, and I get that, but he's close to death. I think he's rich enough where he just doesn't care anymore, or the dude is a sellout.
Yeah,
I can't think
it
of
could be
anything
a no
else.
fucks given kind of situation.
Well,
Yeah.
he sold out. He sold out October 30th, 2012. That's when he sold out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yes.
He thought he had somebody in there that was going to protect him, and she turned out to be.
She turned out to be a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Terrible. Force is female, everybody. Here we go.
Forcing something.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
Wow, that was like strange.
This isn't about good or bad.
What?
Not about good or bad.
Couldn't even say evil.
Power.
What? Are you going to tell me this is going to be one where, once again, the bad guys are going to be sympathetic? We're going to be sympathetic to them.
Of course.
Yes.
It's not
All
about good or
villains are
bad.
sympathetic now. All of them.
Jesus.
Yes, we are.
I don't even know.
We are neo-Marxists now. Come on, Spork.
You know what, man? It just, every time, this idea of like, I want to kill 101 Dalmatians, but there's reasons, and I shouldn't be, taken, shouldn't be
Where did Mad go? He
persecuted
should
for
be
that.
on this.
Oh,
Yeah, Mad
he
sucks.
wanted to break. He did not want to watch this trailer. But like this idea that it's about power. It's not about, the Jedi had all this power and look what happened. Just peace for 10,000 years. Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable. Here we go again.
And who is allowed to use it?
And
What
who's
is
allowed?
that?
Yeah, so they all have to die.
Yeah. Where's this whip though? I didn't see it.
It's by
Was
the
the whip-
Nene.
Was the Nene in
By
this?
the way, the whip is wielded by none other than Leslie Headland's quote-unquote lesbian wife.
Oh,
Yep. Man, I bet you whip your hair back and forth all the time, don't you?
What?
Nene?
I whip my hair back and forth.
I whip my hair back and forth.
So about the power thing, what bothers me is are they talking about the Jedi and them hoarding the Force for
Yes.
themselves? Okay, there's a whole process, right? A
The
kid
Force belongs to
shows
every
sensitivity to Force. He gets his metachlorians tested, and depending if he matches whatever qualification he has to, he's accepted into the Jedi Order. There you go. That's how they decide who has the power.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
So-
Jedi on the left-hand side.
So the premise of this actually wouldn't be bad if it wasn't 132 years before the
Mhm.
Right.
because they already know about that line that she's using would have made sense if it was 30,000 years when the Jedi
Yeah.
first
talking
had the
old
schism.
Republic.
Right,
Yeah,
they
I'm
started to
talking
break
way
apart.
before the old when they were using when there was no Sith, it was just Jedi, and then then they started tapping into the dark side.
Yep.
That line works there, not
Yeah.
during the grand plan. This is what I'm trying to say. They
Well,
have
they would've-
zero. They already
Yeah.
know about the power. The
That's
Sith
what I'm-
know about
right.
power and they know how to wield it. This isn't about power. Nobody need, no, they know about it. And of course, I would say this also.
Power.
Mm.
The premise of
Oh,
this
yeah.
is great. I wouldn't mind
I like
seeing
it.
a Sith focused story, but they already did it and they did
Same.
it better. It's called the Darth Bane trilogy. It's called the Darth Plagueis book. They already showed how something like that works well.
Dude, I don't want them to
in
touch.
the-
I don't want them to touch the Plagueis trilogy.
Oh,
They can't
he's
touch
on
that.
the
No,
They'll-
no, no, no,
Razzle
no, no, no,
they'll-
no, 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 no. I'm not telling.
No,
I'm not
it's just
telling them
done
to
right.
touch. I'm just saying it was done it was done better then. That's how it was done.
Hey,
Like you can tell this story without screwing stuff up if you knew how to do it properly. This is why I said they should have just.
Can I just say
started from
real quick?
Start.
Well, no, you're right. And from this, he's right. It's actually more than that. It has 173K likes to 454K dislikes. Like
for democracy.
It's just the idea.
So Disney's excited.
Oh, Disney's loving this. You know, and you're absolutely right. If they even leak that there's a dark force out there, don't you think that 100 years later they would still be looking to see sense if this dark side was out there?
They would completely forget about it.
They would just completely forget about it.
It's going to be Yoda. Yoda's going to shut it down, and they're going to use these to destroy the character of Yoda.
Well, you think he would have remembered it when 100 years later when it comes up again? It's not as if we forgot about Pearl Harbor, the Holocaust.
Dude,
these things kind of stick with us. You know
Well,
what I
we
mean?
wanna
Through the
talk-
years.
we're talking about.
Sith focused. Why don't we do a Revan story?
Look, we're not
No,
talking
I don't
about a
want them
game.
touching anything. I don't want them
They
touching
don't know-
anything from there.
We're not
Well,
talking about a
fuck it
game.
up, but at least we'd have a Revan story.
But we're not talking about a game. We're not talking about a game.
But
We're
Revan is
Talking about practice.
Practice.
We're sitting up here talking about practice.
Practice?
We talking about
Not a
practice.
game. Not listen. By the way, I don't think they should try to do a story about the Sith because they refuse to let bad guys be bad guys. They always want to redeem. Oh, but her mom was killed by a Dalmatian, so it kind of makes sense. He makes a code out of them,
Yeah,
right?
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah.
And they do it all the time.
Yeah,
Wanda.
that's what I said. They've done it better before, and I don't want them. To.
Right,
I don't
right.
Want them,
But
I don't
now-
want them touching any of this stuff. Honestly, they should
no.
just sell it to me. I'll fix it. I'll bring peace, freedom, justice, and security to the empire.
And democracy.
There's not a doubt in my mind that I would be a better president of Lucasfilm than Kathleen Kennedy. You know why? Because I know I'm not good enough to ever have that position, and I would find someone who is qualified.
Well, Leslie Headland's qualified.
For what?
Well, I mean, she did service the Dark Lord.
Oh, and Star Wars saved her life. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
I mean,
ask
you
her
know,
a favorite. So many favorites.
Also, how ugly do you have to be for Weinstein not to fuck you?
That ugly. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Man. Talk about ugly privilege.
Let's just go. Oh,
You don't even have to go down on your boss. Fucking
Bugly
privilege.
privilege. What are we looking at?
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this.
There we go.
She probably did. That's probably why she acts like she doesn't know anything.
All right. So, who knows anything about Nelson Peltz?
What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know because I've heard from others that, like sources, my sources, which is
You have sources?
the internet.
Yes, his sources are Culture Casino.
Yeah.
Ketchup and barbecue.
Your sources
These two
trust me, bro?
sources.
But this guy was going to give it, take over and actually give us what we wanted. Is that correct?
No,
that's not what Peltz
Okay.
does. Peltz aggressively takes over, makes sure that the thing is profitable, and then sells it off. That's the
Okay.
Peltz method.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, as a board member, his goal is only to realign their priorities. He's not. He's not a corporate raider, which was the biggest lie I've ever heard Eisner tell recently. His goal is to exactly what Grant said. He wants to make this thing very profitable and sell off his $3 billion worth of stock for more billions dollars worth of stock. And you do that by, I don't know.
His heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
profit.
Yeah, profit. The guy is a capitalist. Yeah, those are good things when it comes to making money. So, yeah. And here's the weirdest thing. They are so desperate to keep 2 out of 12 people out of this board of directors that they are willing to sully everything they possibly can because something must be hidden there at this point. It's the only thing that a rational human being, that's the only conclusion you could come to. Because it's not, okay, you have 10 people that will vote for you guaranteed. Guaranteed because you fucking, they are owned by Iger and the people that serve, Bob Iger, or actually Bob Iger also serves, a set of masters. they're really trying to keep out 2 people who will, if there's something illegal go on,
but
be required to
dude,
sell
the way they
booze.
look at it, that means that they're only 4 people away from swaying the board. That's how they're looking at it.
Oh, I don't disagree with you, Grant. You're 100% right, as always, as the best editor on the internet. But
unless we're talking about YouTube Shorts.
No, it's still Grant.
I don't know about that.
Hey, we talk about practice.
I'm just saying, Peltz would definitely change the complexion of the future of the company, and they absolutely can't have that happen. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I have never seen anything fight this way. Every previous board that he's been on, every previous company that he's come into and changed for the better, wrote this man a glowing review in support of what he did.
So they're hiding something. They
Well,
have to be
all
hiding
woke
something.
is scared of
It's
dissenting
definitely
opinions.
an issue if you're scared about 2 people.
Yeah,
His success
That's
is
a problem.
counterproductive to the message. Okay.
It's unbelievable. And Bob Iger went out, pulled George out of retirement just to say creating magic is not for amateurs and that he supports him. Look, I think he has a gun to his rib.
I know he does. That's why I said blink 3 times if you're in danger, George.
Yeah,
Just blink.
it's ridiculous.
All right, George, you're gonna smile and you're gonna tell people that these are good fucking movies and shows.
Yeah. He's like, okay, that's a good enough smile. Just say what I want you to say. It's unbelievable.
Read the
Man.
teleprompter, George.
When I was talking about the stories and whatnot, he wasn't wrong.
What?
I'm sorry, I can't read his name properly, and I don't want to say it
No,
wrong.
you were doing great. Get closer to the mic. We wanted to hear what you said.
The black
Demagenite? Oh, I wouldn't have tried to pronounce that either.
Dimagini.
Looking at that.
He's calling Dimagini.
How do I say your name properly, sir?
Demogeni.
He'll also go by the Pimp Daddy.
He is a pimp.
Grant, did you see my private message?
Honest, is
Yes,
that
Yep.
true?
That's why I went right into the
Guys,
microphone that time.
guys, the bride is speaking. Please.
So I agree with you because I heard you talking about the stories, the old stories where they had the stuff that was already written down, and maybe I'm misunderstanding what you were saying. I am, because my husband is making.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying
faces.
anything. Keep going. You're good.
Yeah, you are really good because Demogeni is a scholar.
His name's pronounced Damagini.
You're
A rogue scholar.
I'm sorry.
A
when
scholar
I
all
was
by himself?
listening, I was understanding shit I read when I was a kid, right? Like the stuff I read when I was a kid, like the fact that Solo had twins.
Yes.
Right. Solo and Leia, they had twins.
Yeah.
She had 3
went
kids.
evil and one went light, and they were gunners, and I remember that specific book. Weirdly, I watched the movies because I watched the movies as a kid, and then I read the book and I was like, oh, this is awesome, and I really got into the book, and then I was like, oh, they're gonna make the stuff that's gonna be awesome. And then they made then they made the thing with the kid, with the Anakin.
Kylo Ren.
No. No, the first one with Anakin, pod racing.
Yeah, with the pod
Oh,
races.
sorry.
And I was like, wait, why didn't they do this? Why did they go there? Why didn't they
So-
do this? They had
You're
a
going back to
whole
the prequels?
movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
so
going
she-
deep.
Yeah, she brings up a good point because, to be fair, him doing 7, 8, and 9 when he did the prequels actually would have been smarter because because remember, the prequels are all new hires, so you had to put new people regardless. So you could have did that at any time. What you didn't have was Han, Luke, and Leia in their prime still. That's not going to last because what ended up happening? You waited 30 years and we lost.
And then they got old
we
and
lost
ugly, like
Carrie.
we all do.
Then
And
you
they
had to
killed
put them
off
all on
everybody else.
diets.
Yeah. So if that makes sense, that that would have made sense in the place of the prequels. We would have got these sequels, and then get the prequels now, that probably would have been smarter.
Been in love with this, especially because because Han and Leia had twins, and apparently nobody flipping knows this. It drives me crazy. Everybody talks about Star Wars, this, that, and the other, and this side and that side. No one ever talks about this.
Well, it's because they decanonized all the books that came out.
None of it happened
legends.
now, according to Disney.
Which is ridiculous. They literally had an entire script written out before them that they could have put into video.
Dude, they had 12.5 movies. Like they had so much material there.
Oh yeah, 100%. And actually, Han and Leia had 3 kids. They had one set of twins, and they had Anakin. Solo.
Ben, Jason.
No, Ben is their cousin. That's Luke's son.
Ben is Luke's with Mara.
Which, by the way, again, I always say this. So you're gonna have Kylo Ren be named Ben Solo, which is the stupidest thing ever. Because what connection does she have to Ben Kenobi?
Well,
that's right. They made it inside their stupid show Kenobi that he left Luke on a freaking planet by himself to go mess with Leia when Leia is supposed to be protected by your effing senator.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Completely abandoned his actual mission.
I'm going to just do this little rant. I'm just going to do this little rant.
No,
right?
go. Hold on. Front row.
Glad that you're excited.
So check this out, right? Leia, remember they got Ben out of hiding. They got Kenobi out of hiding because Leia got taken away. Okay, there's a couple things that's wrong with that, right? Leia is at that time, they don't know about the rebellion. They're all underground. Leia is a galactic senator's daughter. All you had to do is tell Palpatine to go and get Leia.
Or a woman.
Right? Or here's the other thing. Because he's in charge of the rebellion, he had Fulcrum in his back pocket. Does anybody know who Fulcrum is?
Yeah, what happened to him?
No, Fulcrum is effing Ahsoka. Because since you want to go Ahsoka and everything, Ahsoka was alive and part of the rebellion. Then why are you going to get Ben Kenobi to get out of his job of protecting the boy to go get Leia when you got the Senate, the freaking damn Empire, and you got on your side you got Ahsoka.
And by the way, it was off the books. They weren't supposed to kidnap her. They did that on their own.
I know.
I think it was another attempt by the show to demonstrate that men do not matter. Women are important. Men are fucking valueless.
No, I know exactly what it was. They didn't realize she was a Jewish princess.
Oh yeah. Well, she doesn't look Jewish.
No.
Someday I want to hear Demogeny talk about something that he loves.
We keep going.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Something that you're passionate about. I want to hear. I want to know what it's like when you're talking about something you're passionate
about. And I, my girlfriend gets text me. She said, "This is what my girlfriend said, dude. Demons and I be sounding like Chris Rock when he gets all hyped up." Like, real, dude.
Everybody.
She's also racist, so
not wrong.
No, she's observant.
Oh, that's right, observant. That's what we're calling it now.
Yeah. No, she's not the first person that ever said that.
At least you don't sound like you're Pride.
Yeah.
What?
No, that made a lot of sense.
Myself, I sound like I'm 5 to myself.
You're saying that about me. Oh no, yeah, no.
First of all, you're on fire, and you did a great job this evening.
So insensitive, you asshole! I'm right here.
Right?
Wow.
Have you not heard Mad's?
Oh boy! Oh, don't get
I just don't think he cares.
No, stop. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it.
I know we do.
So in 2006,
Slender cook. She's the bomb.
Yeah.
The things, the speaking when you're not who you are and you speak it anyway and you sound like that.
Impressions?
Yeah.
Cosplay?
Mad
Oh,
does
impressions.
Oh, I do. I have some really good ones.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
You want to hear my?
Yeah, I need
Batman.
I need your Batman.
Oh, the New Zealand Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any other Batman?
Oh, Slender just jumped right in. Please do it again.
I'm Beatman from New Zealand. I have quokkas. It's
brilliant.
Nailed it.
Killing.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
That was fantastic.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Wait,
I think we're gonna. We got anything else you guys want to talk about?
We didn't finish the trailer.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
We did. That's how shitty
We
that
did enough
trailer
of
is.
the trailer. Okay.
Wait.
Where's
We watched the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
One last
I didn't
thing
see
about
the
that
whip.
trailer.
Yeah.
They didn't show the whip. One last thing about that trailer. I forgot who said it, but you're 100% right. Those 10 Jedi have to die. Every single person that saw that crimson blade needs to die. And if they do die, right, you're gonna tell me this is the problem. It speaks of so many damn issues. So if they go with the whole thing that Yoda covers it up, right? If Yoda covers it up, what is he doing when when in Phantom Menace when Qui-Gon says, I think he's a Sith, and he's acting all shocked.
He was doing a lot of spice back then. And
Is that what it is?
didn't
Spice?
remember.
Summer
Yeah, he
Lounge.
was hitting
Him and
spice
Poe
hard.
behind the fucking cantina,
Mainlighting
fucking
that
doing
shit.
spice.
I think by the way, did you see the whole thread of the new
Technically, that'd be
fans
death sticks.
dumping on
Whatever.
Yoda, right? So this is probably the whole thing anyway. This is why I say they need to get away from Georgia stuff. Because it seems that everything that George, and by the way, everything from the EU, the 6 movies, that whole package is Georgia stuff. I get that the Star Wars is his thing in general, but I'm talking about as far as the narrative wise. The EU and those 6 movies, they should just take that and vault it and don't touch it and do their own thing. Because
Like
every
the
time
Disney princesses.
yeah, just do whatever they're gonna do, but just don't put it anywhere near Georgia stuff, right? Because this show is gonna create so many plot holes for the Phantom Menace. I mean, not even
I still they haven't
New
created
York
1,000
City
plot holes already.
Hold on one second. Brahma has a show in 15 minutes, so he's got to go. Brahma.
It's about hockey. We can skip
Gotta
them.
get out of here. Yep.
Oh,
have a good day, bro.
Love you, Brahma.
We're not on from Alaska.
It was
Calm
fun
down.
hanging out. Have a great
Calm
night.
down.
See ya.
Yeah, Brahma, stop by anytime, man.
All right.
By the way,
Later, buddy.
the issue with this show, it is not something as simple as, hey, don't ever tell anybody my name is Obi-Wan. And she's like, that's cool. I'll keep it on the DL. You can't solve the issues with this
No,
like
this
that.
is way
My
worse.
name is
Slim
Obi-Wan.
Shady.
What?
I love that. That was good.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Your roommate teach you that?
Roommate?
My roommate
Guy.
was black, but that's
Oh my God.
So your roommate
That's not
wasn't
why I
Slim
said it.
Shady.
It's because he's a rapper.
he
I
was
just-
also a rapper.
Yeah. For the first month, I slept fully clothed.
Why do you keep saying was?
Whoa. I did not know.
Disney Star Wars should be 1,000 years plus after Luke's era.
I don't
That's what it
trust them
should
to
be.
do that right. I don't trust. They would somehow find a way to still fuck up shipping the OT.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
listen. I'm probably not going to watch this show. Although part of me is thinking
Come
about
on, you
roasting
have
it.
to.
We're all
You
gonna
have
watch
to.
it.
I want to see the anger.
Listen, if I watch it,
Feed
if I
into it.
watch
Do
it, I'm gonna let you know right now. The straw hat is getting put on.
I mean, the
Oh,
anger would be content. if
I need
nothing
to-
Straw
else.
hat gets put on if I watch it. That's all
I
I'm
need
saying.
to pluck the rose.
Yeah,
What? You got to take a shit?
No, I need to pluck the rose.
I need
You
to
having
be
a
kissed
wank?
by the rose.
Master-
No. It's a song about Star Trek.
No, it was Kiss from a Rose, you weirdo.
Yeah. Seal was amazing.
That was last night.
Rose on the grave.
Last night was weird.
You know what?
By the way,
Go ahead.
I hope that this show is as fatata as Ahsoka, because that last episode of Ahsoka, I was bawling. I was laughing so
Ahsoka was
hard.
A fucking hot mess.
Motherfuckers
God,
had
when you-
zombies. in
Zombies
Star
and-
Wars.
Oh
Zombie.
yeah.
Dude.
And their fight choreography
Oh,
was
so
amazing.
bad.
Oh, it was like 2 women in walkers.
It was one of the best episodes I've seen them put out yet.
Yeah.
No, that was not a cartoon. That was a live action.
No, if you just
The,
tell them to come to and you don't die. That's a cartoon.
That's
thing.
not a cartoon thing.
But that's what had happened.
But that's not.
Yeah.
That wasn't a cartoon.
Hit him. Hit him.
It was a goddamn live action.
Hit him. All right, we're gonna wrap it
So-
up because there's shows coming up.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're wrapping.
Wait a minute.
Hold
Did
on.
she have a question?
Did she have a question?
She's asking about Ahsoka because she never
Okay,
watched
well-
it.
Yeah,
What
you
was the
missed
question?
nothing.
He or was she not stabbed up through the lung and potentially part of the lower heart?
No, that was her friend.
That was her Padawan.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
Her Padawan.
So
Yeah,
she
that was the
not
person who
stabbed
never
through
used
the
the
chest
Force.
with
Hey,
a
Pat.
lightsaber.
No.
Yeah.
She
Well,
wasn't.
okay.
Yeah, lightsabers don't hurt
lightsabers-
anymore.
I'm
No,
Not
really
anymore.
confused.
Li-
Polarized.
lightsabers. Wait. No, that's not true. Lightsabers only kill dudes.
Yeah.
Well, except for
Oh.
that one stormtrooper, it looked like he got hit by a bat.
It was a chick stormtrooper.
Lightsabers do the most damage to the Y chromosome, so women are kind of
Yes.
immune.
That's
I
not
mean,
it.
look at Reva, whatever the hell her
Reva.
name was. She got
Reva.
hit as a child
got
and
twice.
as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. In the show's defense, it was the same exact spot, so there wasn't any additional damage.
What happened?
So
I don't know.
The odds on that one.
with this the lightsaber damage. By the way, if out of those 10 Jedi that fought the Sith at the end of that show, in the Darth Plagueis book, one of the missions is a side story in there where Plagueis has, Palpatine has Maul going to reclaim the Death Star plans because they got stolen. The Jedi almost found out about them. So Palpatine says, hey, get these things by any means necessary, but they cannot know we're here. Make everything look like it's a blaster wound. So Maul was stabby. No slashing. Because if you slash, you know that's how Yoda knew in Revenge of the Sith that somebody other than the troopers attacked the temple. Because Anakin was slashing people. And you can tell the difference.
Okay.
If you stab them, it looks like a blaster. If
Okay, but
you
what
slash
happens?
it-
But wait, Demogenite, what happens when you throw your lightsaber at a bunch of trees?
That's all slashing. So anybody who's doing any kind of investigation would notice that these have been slashed with a lightsaber.
Okay,
This
and
is
then-
exactly
and
why
then-
there's such a flaw here.
Unless they're men.
Now, are the trees gonna bleed? Because apparently lightsabers are bleeding. So is there
Wait,
like a bloody trail of
Do
lightsaber?
trees
Yeah,
not have
so-
sap?
Depends on
Don't
the
get
time
me
of the
started on the new lightsaber lore because that shit pisses me off to
Oh,
no
what's the
end.
new lore? I haven't heard this.
Wait.
Oh, you don't know what the new lore is?
Uh-uh.
Oh, when a Sith does not make synthetic lightsabers anymore because they used to do that.
Well, yeah.
They used to make
Oh.
synthetic crystals, which is
Right. Now they make them
slightly
fly,
more
right?
powerful
Oh.
than the organic crystals.
Part of the to control, though.
What they do is they take a Jedi's lightsaber. You have to go kill a Jedi. That's how you get your
Oh.
promotion. You kill a
Oh,
Jedi,
God.
and then you take their crystal and you bleed it red.
How are you
Oh,
supposed to
my
kill a
God.
Jedi? How are you supposed to kill a
Serious?
Jedi without a lightsaber?
Wait, hold on, Grant. Hold on, Grant. I think
makes
you
so
stepped
much
on him.
sense.
Wait, what happens with it? It bleeds?
They
Nice.
They bleed the
sir.
lightsaber.
And how does it bleed? Do you have to
Because
put your hate into
what
it
they're
or something?
saying, what they're saying is that the crystal is in the old lore, the crystal would call to you. They're organic because you
Right,
know
yeah,
the
yeah,
forces
yeah.
do everything. What
Right.
they're doing is say yes, the organic crystals when they
Okay.
start out they are clear.
Right.
They're
Right.
clear. By Ahsoka's is clear because she de-bled them. So
Okay.
what happens is
And
when
it
the-
looks cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens now is when a Jedi gets the clear crystal, it attunes to them. That's why you get green or blue or now yellow is canon. So that would be it's a
Purple
natural
pimp.
thing.
Only the Asian people had yellow.
Yeah.
Well, Ray had one too. But hold on. Then why doesn't it change colors when they pick up other people's lightsabers? Because when Han was cutting up that fucking tauntaun, it didn't turn to non-force color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
I almost feel like if Han was you wielding one,
Han.
it should
so
be green.
I'm gonna give you guys a little
Yeah,
Star Wars
yeah.
trivia. So back in the day, that was an idea that George said that the lightsaber would change colors with the person touching
Right.
them. But then they said they scrapped that because it didn't make sense because then you have to keep changing every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
kind of the reason why they did that.
Yeah.
So then they went with something more practical, which is the old way. Oh my God, the old the old way they would get the crystals will actually be their own color. That's the original lore. Like if you
Right.
see the Samurai Jack version of the Clone Wars is the far more superior version because
it's a good one. I have that somewhere.
Why couldn't they just make it a permanent change though? Like once your crystal, finds its color, its true self through you or whatever, it's just permanent. So when somebody does yield it, like because Luke had both a green and a blue because he had his father's and he made his own.
Well, actually, Luke's is actually synthetic. His original one in the EU
the
lore,
green one,
the green one is synthetic because remember Palpatine destroyed all of the natural ones.
He did.
He had to create his own crystal.
Can we back up a second?
Yes.
Can we back up a second? Is bleeding putting dark force into it, or is it that the crystal is sad?
But I have a solution.
How do you do that?
They're doing it exactly. This I'm telling you. They make this shit stupid.
Demaj and I have a solution to the bleeding problem.
What's that? Oh, the tampon.
It's on screen.
Yes, that was a visual joke.
Yeah. I showed you. Yep, there it is.
Oh, I didn't, you did that shit so fast. That's gangster.
How? Hold on. But
put a chicken to make a lady gay.
If they put the dark force into the crystal, why don't they do it with other things? Why don't they have a dark force toaster or you know what I mean? Can they not transfer?
So I'm gonna tell you like this. This is a lot of the things that they're taking from the EU and changing it and screwing it up. Because remember how I said 30,000 years prior to that, you had the original Jedi before there was no. So they didn't have lightsabers then. Actually, the Sith were the first who constructed lightsabers. But before that, they had regular swords. And what they would do is imbue their sword with the Force. So they took a concept from the old EU and just effed it up. Because it makes sense back in the day. If you're talking ancient times, there were no lightsabers. You would imbue your sword with the Force so it would have more power to it. Okay. That makes sense. But
explain the dark saber. How?
Exactly.
The
dark saber was created by a Mandalorian.
I have a song that will help.
Let's hear it.
Past the Jedi on the left hand side.
Okay, so if Han Solo makes a lightsaber, would it just turn out to be the color of the Millennium Falcon? I don't know how these colors are assigned to people.
Mad.
Okay.
YouTuber. Fighting I'm back.
Hell yeah.
Yellow is a sentinel. It's a sentinel.
Right. But so wait, so your job is based upon the connection you have with this crystal.
Mad. If you want to understand lightsaber colors, go play Star Wars Old Republic.
I did a lot. What I'm saying though,
more because you didn't fucking.
No, listen though. This is they changed it though, right? So if the color is defined by your connection to that crystal,
yes.
How are the jobs also connected to the saber color? You know what I mean? Yes, yellow means sentinel. So it is. They were
yellow means sentinel. The purple means you balancing the light and the dark.
I have to, I have to switch out my hat.
I forget what the blue was.
Oh man, was it a knight, Jedi Knight, or no?
Yeah, well, technically back in the old days, the blue was just something, basically like Obi-Wan had blue because he's the perfect defense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just remember, George didn't like Vietnam, so he had blue and red lightsabers.
Yeah. Well, he also wanted good, bad.
Yeah, Star Wars has always been political. Just
Shut
like
up.
The X-Men.
Shut the hell up.
No, but I'm serious about this crystal thing. I really want to know how this works out.
So again, like I said, the original lore, you would go to this cave on Ilium, right? And the crystal that would call to you would be your crystal. So it would be blue, yellow, green, whatever color. Like, which even still, there were Jedi. If you remember Jedi power battles, there were Jedi who had like a red color. It was a rose color. It wasn't synthetic red, but they really frowned upon using it because the Sith used that all the time. But there were Jedi who had the rose colored lightsaber. I mean, this is all EU stuff, but whatever would call to you would be your crystal. Now you get a plain crystal, and then you attune to it. That's how they do it now.
So when a Padawan builds their first lightsaber, they're like, "Oh, hey, I'm going to be on the council because it's green. It came out green. Lucky me."
Actually, I'm a green crystal. How dare you misidentify me as a blue?
Oh God, yeah, no.
Now, if you get kicked off the council, does your lightsaber turn to a different color?
No, I think. Well,
No, it stays
once
the
you
same.
fill
The
it
only
with a
way-
bunch of goo,
it's
And you
chartreuse.
get a little bit pissy. when it
So
happens.
Speaking
the
of
time
filling things with
prophet,
goo.
nobody cared about the crystals. I mean, sure, it wasn't like in the original trilogy. No, it was just either red or black. But obviously, in the EU, it made it fun because it gave you more story, more lore. So that's why it made it interesting back then. As
I mean,
far
there
as
was
the
only-
EU portion,
The stream, the
but
better.
you know, obviously in the the first 3 movies, it really wasn't a thing. Even in the the prequels, it
Yeah, I
wasn't
know,
a thing
but
on
now
how
the
they
people can
only
know what I'm
started
dealing with
talking
when I
about
do
that.
Slender,
in
you're
the,
not muted.
I know that's the point.
They only started to talk about that in the EUs and in the filler
Right.
portions to give you more lore on the background, which is good stories. But now they
Right.
just went and just did whatever. They Disneyfied everything.
I mean, there was only 4 lightsabers in the OT to begin with, and one guy owned 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know, so you know where are you
Yeah.
going to go with the lore, anyways? But yeah, I have no problem with them expanding on it. I guess this color thing it just seems like they messed it up for
It
no
is crazy.
reason.
It really did. They really messed it up because now, like you
because they
said,
thought they were
like
smart.
you said, you had. So actually, there is a comic where it shows where Vader gets his. He had lightsabers that were given to him, but then Palpatine says, "No, you have to do your rite of passage. It's your
Right.
Sith training." So he goes to fight Infel. I think Infel Ness was. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Now this was a Jedi Master who went on the. I guess you would call it the pilgrimage. I wouldn't call it, but basically he shut himself off from the Force, right? Kind of like what they did with Luke, because that was his penance. And in this fight, he damn near killed Vader. It was tough for Vader to fight him, even though Vader didn't have his lightsaber at that time. He had to go fight him without one to beat him to get his lightsaber. But Infel Ness, I'm going to call him that. I'm probably not his real name, but he almost kills Vader, but Vader ends up doing a Force choke and killing him. Right. The thing I wanted to bring up about that is that this is the guy who cut himself off from the Force and was able to damage Vader. Right. But Luke cuts himself off from the Force, does a hologram, and fucking dies. Excuse my French. I'm just saying.
Well,
that shit was stupid.
Hold on, now we do not know the bandwidth that he was working with.
In the EU, I know I'm tapping into stuff that a lot of people don't care about, but in the EU, Luke
you gotta take that down, culture.
He did a Force projection of holy crap, bro.
Right.
He did a Force projection of a freaking
Because it's my
Star
true
Destroyer.
I love it though. I love it.
But in this version, he does a version of himself and dies. So that's why
They have their favorite flavor, right?
a lot of people say that Luke was overpowered. Sure, he was. Just like Superman is overpowered. You need to know how to write them. That's all.
Yeah.
Demaj, I hate to interrupt. I hate to interrupt, but we just had some marital interaction there on the Slender side.
Oh, they do this all the
What?
time.
No, we're cool. We're good.
I'm
This is just them.
No, I love
Are you,
it.
are you guys arguing with the mute off?
No, they were excited about the flavor of lightsaber I had going on up there.
Somebody says, I am sorry. I forget that I'm
What are
not.
you sorry
Oh my
for?
god, you're reading comments now?
You're amazing.
And somebody
She-
says,
you're a tuber.
I'm sorry. The
you
prophet
found
says,
my man.
the reason the lightsabers have more color is because the script writers write the script in crayon. And my dumbass went, oh, well, maybe they're Marines and they like their favorite flavor.
Marines don't write in crayon, they eat the crayons.
Did you
That's
hear
true.
what I said, or did you ignore me?
No, it
I
was
heard what
great. Everybody heard what you said. You're awesome.
No, that was good. Yeah, that was a good burn.
No,
Maybe
and-
they're Marines and they write in their favorite flavor.
There you go.
The thoughts and comments of Bride of Slender is not approved or accepted by the Sporking News podcast. Please don't.
She
say
married a
it
guy
is
from the
us.
Navy. Of course she's gonna make fun of the Marines.
I know.
Wait, the Navy give the Marines a ride.
It's I can't even be mad because it's so absurd.
I
What
want to
is it?
say
My ass rides. in
My ass
Navy
rides in Navy equipment.
sir.
Yeah.
Marines.
Yes, all true.
There you go.
Yeah, and yeah.
How'd
I'm
you
sorry.
find
to
that
my-
so fast, my man? You found
Let
out
the
pretty
man
quick.
talk. Shit.
No.
Yeah, so I'll be on a couple of streams this week. Thanks for asking. Yeah, on Wednesday and
Yeah.
Tuesday. So
All good. All good.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Monday we're talking A Song of Ice and Fire.
Wow. Why?
Yes, it's coming out.
Yeah,
No,
we're
it
talking
isn't.
Fire
No,
and
it's
Blood,
not.
House of the Dragon. So,
Okay.
and the book will be
Dragon is
out in
coming out,
November.
baby.
Calling it.
I can't wait to see a little Allison.
What is this, Ascendant Art? We just end things?
I didn't even do that. Okay, real quick, let's show this first. I love you, man.
Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith comic.
Oh, I thought you pulled a
Palpatine sends
Slender.
Vader to hunt and kill Jedi Master Kirok in Fela.
No, that was
Vader
That's what it
completed
was,
his
Kieran
task and
Fella,
took the
my
Jedi's
fault.
green kyber crystal. He then bled the crystal red, making his own lightsaber.
He
Into
says
Darth
it like
Vader,
it's a
Dark Lord of the
thing
Sith.
that we all know.
There, we all know it. All right, now we're gonna call it a night. Do it, Grant.
Why? Hey, nobody got. I didn't get the outro on this.
I think
I
your
love y'all. Make
channel.
sure you
I just want to say
subscribe to
the
the
guy who runs this
Marginal.
channel is pretty awesome. Love
For
Richard.
any Star Wars
I
news,
feel like
the
tell.
Marginal.
Hi, this is Brad, Brad Rard. And I just want to say,
I mean,
the guy who runs this channel.